Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late again. It's become a thing. If the stream looks weird, refresh first, and then you'll see that it's gone okay. But refresh first. Okay. I think Vib, which is Veganism is Better on English Hub, is kind of not a great place to do activism at the moment. But we're gonna try, we'll see. And if not, I did trigger a bunch of people on Threads, so we can go try to decipher some of the stuff there.
Started with you saying, "Oh, well, I can't watch this video because we don't do it this way. This is horrible." And I was telling you, the way you do it in your country is even worse.
I know.
That's why I talked about pain.
I
But
know, and I
then
told you I'm not
I'm
in the
also
opposite.
explaining to you. I'm also explaining to you that even if you kill them painlessly, it's still atrocious. And I explained why. Because the animal wants to continue living. They have friends and families that will miss them, right? And they have interests, okay? And we don't need to do it. If we needed to do it to survive, it would still be bad for the animal, obviously, but you would have a good reason to do it, okay? Like it would be understandable, let's say. It would still be bad, but it will be understandable. But since you don't even need to do it, it's not understandable. It's just bad.
Yeah. So you believe that you as a human can live with consuming any meats or protein comes from this kind of animal, right?
What the fuck do you mean? We've been doing it.
I think you misspoke. I think you mean if I believe that we can live without consuming any animal product. Is that what you're asking?
I'm asking about, do you believe that you can live in a healthy way without consuming any meats or protein comes from this kind of animal? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Not only do I not only do I believe it, but I also have I have scientific evidence for that and also anecdotes for that. Like the owner of the server was born as a vegan, and he's in his 30s and is healthy. So yeah.
Yep. Okay. So my question now, by looking at another hunting animals like lions and
for the love of God,
that kind, in your opinion, can they live without this kind of food?
But it's harder.
Well, as they are in the wild, no.
Yep.
But technically they could with like a formulated diet for them. Technically they could with like a formulated diet for them. But as they are right now, no, they couldn't. But we are not lions, right? Are you a lion? Can you roar for me right now?
For sure not.
Yeah. So I posted in the side chat 2 studies. There's plenty of more that show that plant-based diets are fully adequate for humans, and also they have health benefits like lower rates of heart disease, cancers, diabetes, and other health issues.
Speaking of, guys, I've been triggering people on Threads and on Instagram. And on Instagram, comment number 1 is, "You look like you're dying," for me.
Healthy. A vegan that eats healthy has a better health outcome than any, well.
I'm even slightly
you're
fatter
totally
than
right.
usual.
You're
I do
totally
not
right,
look
and
like
I
I'm
agree
dying.
with you, but I have another question.
What they mean is you're white.
Don't consider me as an opposite. I'm not an opposite. I'm with you, but I have a question and I want you to answer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to killing animals and eating their meat and kind of that,
Hmm.
can you prevent lions from hunting another animal, or can we save another animals or from hunting animals doing like that?
Why
Can we,
do people
Negative.
go
can we
there?
make a deal? Can we make a deal?
What?
If you roar for me right now, like a lion,
Yeah.
then I will
Yeah.
answer that question for you.
Exactly.
Why? I'm a lion. I'm a lion, and I want you to tell me now if I'm a lion.
Yes.
Now?
Roar for
Yeah,
me.
man.
Roar for
I
me.
need an answer. I need an
I think
answer.
it
I'm a lion.
doesn't really
I'm a lion.
matter, to be
I'm
honest.
hungry.
See,
I'm a lion. I'm
Yeah.
a lion. I'm your pet. I'm your
So
pet now. I'm your pet. I'm your pet lion, and I'm hungry
yeah.
now, and I want to
Oh
eat.
shit.
So, what
So
will you
the
give me?
point, yeah. So the point is that humans are not lions, and lions are not
No,
humans,
I'm
right?
lying. I'm lying. I'm
The
lying.
lion, yeah,
Guys,
the lion also sniff each other's butts, right?
Guys,
And you did
guys,
not sniff
can you
my
hear me, guys?
ass when you came in, right?
Exactly.
And lions also don't speak like we do. So, like, these inferences tell me that you're not a lion, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And now
Would you like us to do the threads while we're doing this as well? Because I feel like useless. So let's do that.
it's a lion here. My house. I have a lion and a wolf and a
I know
big
you're
dog.
lying.
So they are
Wait,
hungry
isn't
now.
lying a sin?
And
Lying is a
what's that?
sin.
Wait.
So I've tried the nice way, right? I tried talking to people the nice way. I was like, day 3, day 1 of answering questions, day 2 of answering questions, no judgment, no preaching, no forcing, answering questions. No questions were asked. Except by cheap, right? So that's fine.
Works for lions too.
So they're still talking about lions. That's boring as fuck. So then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna trigger you guys. Plant protein exists. Everyone else, nah, I'm going to pay for animal exploitation and slaughter for protein. You can see the differences in approaches, guys. It's obvious that if I want to have conversations with people, it's gonna have to be this approach. It's just like straight up. Other things don't work.
Pay
I'm not
for
giving-
them to be
I'm
killed.
not
Why are you paying? Holy shit.
Paying?
Can you stop, man? Why are you paying for them to be
What?
killed?
paying. Paying how? How I pay for killing animals? How?
Are you eating for free?
Eating for free? No, I'm not eating for free. I pay for my food, but I don't perish or buy meats because I don't
Exactly.
consume meat. I don't consume meat.
What do you consume?
Like yeah, but I eat eggs and vegetables and
Exactly.
yeah. But meat, exactly meat or chicken, I don't like meat or chicken.
Okay.
And
So
that's why I told you from the
what
first.
when
Don't
okay.
either me. I'm opposite.
When
I'm not opposite.
holy shit, man. Stop. What the fuck? When was the last time that you ate flesh of an animal?
Like from too long time when my mom wasn't alive, but she's dead now, and from that time, from years, it's not come in my mind to eat any meat or I'm not interested for eating meat, so chickens.
Yeah. So
you know?
do you understand?
What's up, Rick?
So you don't
Rich.
do it for the taste, I guess. But do you understand why
Rich,
you
which one do you
shouldn't do it
prefer these
even if
days?
you liked it?
Rich, are you on threads?
I'm not
I want to go
like
talk to a bunch of
encouraging
dumbass.
for killing animals, you know.
I asked
But
you a
my
question.
question,
You have so
yeah,
much trouble answering questions, man. What the fuck?
Okay, the rest is being talked
Do
to.
you understand why you shouldn't do
Rich.
it even if you liked it?
Then change your goddamn name. Joking. Call yourself whatever you like.
No, I don't
I
know.
will accept you. Miss you, by the way.
I don't know, and I'm here now to know بقى.
I was
يعني I'm
thinking
here
about you
to know
yesterday
why
at
we,
night.
we should know we should
About
know
the
or we
tent
shouldn't
that
kill
you gave me.
animals.
Okay. So, do you remember the question that I
I have
asked you
recurrent
about
nightmares about
the
VCR.
man walking the dog and starting the like kicking and beating the dog, and that you said
Yeah, that's the thing. I was told Veep lately is just like full of trolls, full of people just like there to argue. So
kicking a
very
dog,
annoying.
is it worse or better
on with my
than
camera?
killing the dog?
At least the frame freezes are not as bad.
It's bad and it's bad.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but which one is worse?
Killing him.
Okay.
Yeah. So, killing a cow is worse for the cow than kicking the cow. Killing
Sorry, Badger, I'm gonna mute myself.
and kicking a chicken.
Yeah.
For you or anyone else to eat the flesh of the chicken or the flesh of the cow or the flesh of the pig or whatever, or the sheep, they have to kill them. So when you pay for that, you're paying someone else to kill one more. You're basically saying, well, I like that you killed this animal. I want you to kill another one. This is why you shouldn't do it. Do you understand now why you shouldn't do it?
No. Wait. Actually, I don't understand. You mean that when I buy another food away from meat, am I helping
No.
another people?
Bro, what the fuck? No, I'm saying
So
when
please,
someone goes into
clarify.
when someone goes into a grocery store or whatever and buys the flesh of an animal,
Yeah.
they're basically saying, I like that you killed this animal.
Yeah.
I want you to kill more.
Yeah, I got it. now.
This guy became a troll.
And
Okay.
I told you.
This is
At some
why
point. I
Yeah,
thought there was
this
a...
is why you and everyone else should not pay for animal products.
Yeah.
And it's not just the killing of the animal, it's the abuse of the animal, it's the forced impregnation of the animal, it's the exploitation of the animal, it's the slavery of the animal, it's all of these things. All of these things are bad.
Yeah. You're right. You're right, and because of that, I told you I don't buy any kind of meat food or as you said, poultry products. I don't
Yeah.
do it like that.
And now we move to the rest. So
Yep.
do you drink milk as well?
I just want you to answer my question.
Answer the
and my
question, bro.
my question was
Do
easy.
you drink
Drink
milk
what?
or eat
I drink-
cheese?
In fact, yeah, I eat cheese, but I don't like milk.
Okay. So for
Yep.
dairy,
Yeah.
let's start with dairy and then we can move to eggs as well, right? So why do cows produce milk? Do you know?
But we don't have to kill animal to get a milk.
Why do cows produce milk? Do you know?
Feed their
No, I don't
children,
know.
specifically.
Yeah, it's to feed their children, right?
Yep.
So for cows to produce milk, they have to be inseminated.
That is true.
So there is something called artificial insemination, right? Which is done in every country in the world because it's like the best way to make sure that the cow gets pregnant so that you actually get the milk, because otherwise, just like with humans, sometimes they have sex and the pregnancy doesn't happen. So basically humans force the animals to get pregnant. And then I'll show you in the side chat Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Then after 9 months, a cow is born, a calf is born, like a baby. And if that baby, okay, it's in the side chat. Do you see in the side chat? There's like the jacking off of the bull to get the semen. And then they force the arm inside the anus of the cow while the cow is in like a metal contraption so that the cow can't run away, because the cow would run away if they could. So insert the full arm inside the anus of the cow to secure the cervix. And then with a metal rod, they insert the semen inside the vagina of the cow into the cervix to make sure that the cow gets pregnant. This is basically rape, right? The cow is getting raped. And the bull as well. Yeah,
I
so
do.
this happens, right? After 9 months, there's a baby cow that is born. That baby cow, if it's a male, the male has no use, right? There's no use for the male. So what do you think happens to the male?
Gets
Do you
killed
think they will?
for the mate.
Do you think they will? Yeah. Do you think they will feed the baby for free or what? They get killed usually on their first day of birth. And like when it's in India, usually depending on the area, if it's in the south,
People make the worst fucking claims, like they just pull shit out of their fucking ass.
killed or they abandon them on the street to die of starvation.
Just to make sure, this is the claim. The claim was we don't digest plant proteins the same way we do meat protein. Same goes for cats, by the way, because they know I've been banging on about cats being able to be plant-based. But there is actually fucking research that cats digest protein from plants highly better than from animals. Oh my God. By the way, it's not necessarily the best thing, right? Means that they might need to eat smaller portions throughout the day or something like that, right? Because cats digesting proteins faster is not necessarily the right thing. But the claim was absolutely fucking absurd. People are just making shit up and they have no idea what they're talking about. And it's so frustrating to be online in this way. It's so bloody frustrating. Sorry, we can go back to that.
I guess too much information for that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, now you, Fidgety Fudge.
Yep.
Why are you paying for animals to be abused, man?
See, the thing is, like, I do not like milk, obviously, but I do pay for the dairy products, for the chocolates and cakes and stuff like that, and cheese as well. And I don't know, man. It's just it seems very natural thing to do. Like, people do not think about all these processes that's going on in the factories. They just go and buy, milkshake and stuff like that. So it just feels natural. That's all I would say.
Mm-hmm. Do you
Yeah.
think? Okay, so a moron joined the chat. Okay.
Yeah, there's so many people.
Yeah. So you do understand that even if you don't think about it, it is happening, and you are the reason why it's happening, right? Or
That is,
part of the reason.
yeah, part of the reason.
Yeah. And if you stop doing it,
Where's that
there's
cookie pasta?
less abuse happening because of supply and demand, right? You do understand this as well?
Yes.
So do you think it's good? Okay. Do you believe that this is wrong? Like these things that I just described, and obviously these things happen as well for the flesh industry, right? The killing, the abuse, the impregnation, all this bullshit happens with the flesh industry as well. So do
Yeah,
you think
this
that this is wrong or no?
It is unquestionable. It's completely wrong. Like, yeah, it's wrong in, every
Okay.
from every point of view. Yeah.
So you do understand then that you are currently a hypocrite, right? Because you
See, the
think
thing
that
is,
this is wrong, but you are paying for it to happen.
yeah, but people, yeah, see, the thing is, I have not seen these kind of videos before, first of all. And secondly, my uncle here in India, he
Of
had
course he is.
an animal like cow farm. It was very natural. Like they, like they were not killing animals. It was just specifically for the dairy. It was a dairy farm, and it was a small scale dairy farm. What do you think about that? Like they're not
Yeah.
killing. Like there are so many cows, and they're feeding them. And they're getting the
Yeah.
milk.
They're Mhm.
Not using
They're
any
not
milking
killing
machine
them.
either. Yeah.
Yeah. They are maybe not killing them on location, but they are shipping them somewhere else to get killed or abandoning
Just
them somewhere else.
there's just an assumption though, like that they have so many cows, and I think they die of natural causes when they get old. Till then, they are well fed because I'm not really sure they were sipping it.
How old does a cow live for?
Maybe like 20 years something.
Around 20 to 24, sometimes more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you think the cows get pregnant until they die? Or because, like with humans, they have menopause, right? Like humans, when they
Yeah.
get to like 40, 50 years old, they stop being able to get pregnant. So, therefore, they won't be able to get milk anymore. So, do you think that your uncle will keep feeding a cow that can't get pregnant for like what, 11 years?
Yeah, why not? And that's
So
the
your
business.
uncle
So they
just
have to pay it. I mean, they have to feed the cow.
yeah. So let's say your uncle has 10 cows. Okay.
I have
Uh,
much more than that. Yeah, but let's assume.
much more. Okay. So like
Yeah.
what, 40?
I guess like more than 50. Yeah.
More than 50. Okay. 60 cows. Okay. So like your hypothetical is already broken, and I'll explain why. Right. I even alluded to it earlier. Maybe you weren't paying attention. But so let's say 60 cows, right? And your
Yeah.
uncle obviously sells milk, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So it is exploitation of sentient beings that are not free to live, right? And they are also getting sexually assaulted to get impregnated, right? That's also
Actually,
happening in your.
isn't that natural? Though? Like, why would they like do it? Like, I think it is natural. They are getting impregnated naturally.
It's natural to forcibly impregnate a cow.
Natural, like they are reproducing. That's what I mean to say. Cows can reproduce by themselves, right?
Okay. Of those 60, how many are males?
I don't have that data.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
usually when someone has a dairy farm, what they have is just females, and then they ask for the male donor to give sperm, and then comes someone
Jesus
with the
Christ.
syringe and the sperm and serially forcibly impregnates all of them. That's the most efficient way and cheapest to get them all
Sometimes.
pregnant. If your uncle has those many farms, it's guaranteed that it's AI that is done, artificial insemination, which is rape. But even if that wasn't the case, the fact that the bull gets to force himself on the cow with the cow not able to run away because there's like fences, that is still rape, right? Because in the wild, if a cow does not want to get pregnant, the cow can run away. But in a closed space, the cow cannot run away. So that's basically facilitating rape of a cow. Does that make sense?
I see.
Which causes injury usually. Usually the cow gets injured because of that. The cow is trying to run away. She can't run away. The bull forces himself on the cow, and then the cow gets injured. That's one other reason why
No idea.
artificial insemination happens everywhere.
It's just throw shit at the wall. I have no idea what people mean when they write stuff. I'm at that point where I'm so debate prepped, right? That I'm reading something, I'm like, what the fuck were you trying to say? Right? I don't even know. It's just like pure fucking gesturing. What is this? Unless you live in a primal tribe, every human pays for animal slaughter for their own benefit. How does that relate to my post? No idea.
Okay, he's killing them. Do you see the point?
I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
Person was talked to, I think.
So why are you paying for this to happen? That is the
Yes.
question.
I will not pay.
What?
I will not pay now.
Okay. So are you saying that you're going vegan?
See, I have been vegetarian, so it's like really easy, but the
Yeah.
milk products, I think now I have to avoid because it's very like, common here. Like most of my family do consume that. And so yeah, I think I have to like avoid it.
hmm
Yeah.
I think you should avoid it, yes. Because if you actually think, like, I'll give you this hypothetical, okay? Let's say there's a man walking down the street with a chicken, and then the man starts kicking and punching the chicken, and the chicken is like visibly in pain and like, making like screaming noises, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you have the option to stop the man from doing it without incurring any harm done to you. So you can safely stop the man. Will you
The
stop
vegan
him?
one, so it's fine.
Yes, I will.
Okay. So the logic would be that you should stop yourself as well from paying for the chicken to get killed.
I see.
Does that make sense? Does that track
It
what I'm
does.
saying?
Yep.
Yeah. And with the cows and milk and cheese, you should also stop for all these reasons that I explained, right? Like the rape, the exploitation, the killing of babies, the killing of mothers as well, because the mothers also get killed, right? Obviously, your uncle is not gonna keep feeding 60 cows that cannot produce milk, right?
I think it's enough.
Yep.
Because he has a
Triggered
business to
some
run.
people. That's enough.
That is true.
So
I
he
think I
will
answered
kill
most of them.
the mothers as well when they can't produce anymore. But yeah, so
What?
and there's no need for any of this, right? You've been vegetarian, so I'm guessing you know that you can be vegan, right?
Yeah.
So there's plant-based milks, man, and cheeses
Yes.
and all of this.
I mean, I do prefer
there's-
almond milk. That is nice.
I prefer soy milk, but yeah, like my soy milk is
Yes, soy milk is good.
the soy milk that I drink has vanilla flavor,
I see.
and it's delicious. It's fucking delicious with oats, oatmeal with vanilla soy milk and some nuts and in there. It's delicious. It's very nice. And I also put a little bit of chocolate, dark chocolate. It's fucking delicious, man. So
Yes, yeah.
What's the evidence for this?
there's no need for any of this, right? We can get flavorful food, we get all the nutrition, and we don't abuse animals. Very easy.
Yep.
I'll give you something called Challenge 22. The reason why it's called Challenge 22 is with the premise that it takes
Maybe we'll learn
3
something new
weeks
today.
to make a new habit.
Oh yeah, I'm
So
familiar with
they-
that. Yeah. 21 challenge,
With-
21 day challenge, right? That's what you call it.
22.
22, okay.
It's in the side chat. It's completely free, runs for 22 days, and they will basically, well, it works as like a support group and also like advice group for new vegans, right? Like they can help you out. Like you say, well, I like to eat this way, like these dishes. How can I make them vegan easily or whatever? Where can I buy this or that? And they will be in your own country, right? It will, like you basically tell them the country and they will link you up with vegans in your country to help you out. And they also have dietitian support if you have any like specific questions or inquiries regarding diet and health. So it's completely free, man. You should subscribe. And it's also a way to get to know new people in your country that are like-minded, right? People that think that what we are doing to animals is
It's just
not good.
all guesswork. I have no idea what they
Yeah.
meant by this. I'm just hoping I
Anyway, I
understood
gotta
it
go to the
correctly.
kitchen. Nice talking to you. I hope you actually do go vegan because the animals do need our help. And yeah, other people here can continue talking. I'll be listening still, but yeah, I can't really talk because I'm going to the kitchen. All right, talk to you guys later.
Nice job, Dista. Hello, everybody.
Do you want to continue or?
Sure. I'm not sure where we are, what we're doing. Who hasn't been spoken to yet?
Like that
I'm
guy
guessing,
wants to
neurotic robot, probably, maybe.
Yeah, what's up, neurotic robot?
I'm already vegan, sorry guys. I'm just lurking.
Okay, cool. What's up? What is that? Lime pickle vegan. Well, obviously vegan.
Me, it's Willow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a really bad memory for people lately. I apologize. Also, I have
It's fine. My name is different in Soyfeed, so it's fine.
Okay, cool. All right. Sorry. I do have like issues with that though.
I'll let you off. It's okay.
Yeah.
Lol.
So no non-vegans. I've been going through my so once in a while I trigger people on threads and it's really annoying because then I have to talk to them in writing. I hate it. I'm just like not cut up for it. I ask why we don't. Okay, so I'm doing that. Sorry. If somebody else comes in, I wouldn't mind having a conversation. Sure.
Yeah. That the text is really annoying texting. I don't do that. Huge text you need to read and address again and again.
Exactly.
Fidgety. So from
Yeah.
now on, are you vegan? I'm a little bit confused.
Yes, I
I'm
am
not-
actually, and like mostly I consume dairy products. I don't really have any problems with meat products because I've been vegetarian for like 18 years. And
Good.
so the milk, yeah, I mean, I am gonna try avoiding all of it now. Basically, it's very common right now, so I think like I'll take that 22 day challenge and progress with it.
Yeah, so from now on, there will be no more animals being exploited because of you, right?
Yeah, partly. Because
What do you mean partly?
I mean, like, it's just, I'm just
No
one
idea.
person, so there's so many other people who are also like, participating in that. So not
Yeah.
not from me.
Not from you, yes. That was what I meant. So
Okay.
it's not partly.
Oh yes,
Yes.
it's completely.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
No way my last live stream got yeeted by playing a song. No way I'm doing that. Sorry.
Thank you
And
for that. Yeah.
no, you face with the truth. You accept that hypocrisy. You find out you are the hypocrite, and you are no longer hypocrite. And yeah, it takes really like strong character you must have, right? So yeah, you just stop the exploiting them, and it's really good thing. So of course I will thank you again.
Not again.
What the fuck? Vegan Gains was in a 2-hour conversation with some raw meat eaters, and they literally made a claim. The raw meat eaters literally made a claim that taking creatine is bad for you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, at this point, making that claim is just like absolute moronity, or however you
Exactly.
want to call it. It's just need to be.
Did you
known.
say
Yeah.
it leads to hair loss?
It's basically self-bullying at this point, having a conversation with people like that. Oy.
Yeah.
He's live where, man? Like I cannot see on YouTube.
No, I've put it in anti-vegan cringe on Soy Feed, so you can have a look at that.
Okay.
What's up, Ali? Gone. Immediately. What's up, Realistic?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. What's up?
Nothing much. Just chilling, I think.
Ah, chilling in here. Shit, that's a wrong place to choose to chill.
Not chilling in here. Chilling on my room, you know?
Okay, gotcha. And then you pay
Yeah,
me in here.
Chilling in my room.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Are you vegan or?
No, I'm not vegan.
Oh, why not?
Do I have to?
Sorry?
Do I have to?
I mean, listen, there's the thing, right? If you're not vegan, you pay for unnecessary violent acts to be done to animals, innocent animals at that. So yeah, I think if you're not vegan, you need to either justify that or change, frankly. I think we have, like, as human beings, a few blind spots, and that's one big one. Because animals are sentient, they have like the experience of life, they have feelings, they have like these pretty complex emotions, not as complex as human ones, but pretty complex ones. And we can totally avoid paying for their exploitation and slaughter or directly causing their exploitation and slaughter. We can be on plant-based diets, we can live without furs and levers, we don't have to go to zoos, things like that. We don't have to go to circuses. We just don't have to participate in their exploitation at all. And it's because we can avoid it in the 21st century that, yeah, it becomes a moral obligation to no longer pay for their exploitation and slaughter.
You're gonna get enough protein without meat, like through the plant-based diet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't understand that. What was?
I saw the right. Are you gonna get enough protein through a plant-based diet other than meat?
I'm sorry, I know it's me. I'm not understanding what you're saying.
He's asking about protein.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Protein. There's protein in plants quite a lot. Like 2 days ago, even without trying, I was just like getting habitually 105 grams of protein and I only weigh 54 kilos, so it's like almost 2 grams per kilogram of my body weight. That's like a lot. That's how bodybuilders eat, and I just like lift weights sometimes, you know. So protein is, once you know what to do, once you know what types of proteins, plant proteins exist, it's really easy.
Exactly.
How about the taste bud, right? Many people actually love meat or something like that, you know. Do you think
Yeah.
they're actually exploiting or something like that, like eating meat every single time?
I mean, yeah, listen, I know people like enjoy the taste of it. I used to be a huge meat eater, like really, really huge one. It just doesn't justify the violence towards animals. It's just like the amount of pleasure that you get, right? First of all, I don't think pleasure can justify violence at all. Like, not even a little bit, when the victim is like not wanting violence. You know what I mean? Like some people want.
So let me ask you something. Like we've been eating meat like thousands of years, like you know. So how do you think that's gonna change suddenly? How are you gonna think able to change it?
Well, one person at a time. For instance, I went vegan, and now I'm veganizing other people, right? I talk to people, I produce content that veganizes people, and yeah, just like people realizing that what we do to animals is wrong, stop doing it, talk to other people, make them understand it as well. That's how. And I understand, like, it's like daunting. You were born into this world, and your parents fed you all those animal products, but like that doesn't mean that you're not capable of change, right? Do you think you're
Okay.
capable of change, or
It depends, you know.
it depends on
Person to
what?
person.
No, I'm
Person to
asking
person.
you. I'm asking you specifically. Are you capable of change?
Overnight, not possible. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not understanding.
It's not possible for me to change overnight.
I'm
That's
not
the
asking you
thing.
overnight.
Like,
I'm just
yeah,
asking
if I
you
start, yeah.
realistic. I'm just
If I
asking you
start,
in.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
if-
asking you
yeah.
in general, right? Realistic. I'm asking you in general. Are you capable of changing?
Everyone is capable of changing.
Yeah.
Like if someone get used to it, something like that, you know.
Yeah, I know.
That's a
I'm just
different
asking
thing.
in general. Bro, listen what I'm asking, right? Put the meat eating aside for a second. I'm asking, do you have it in you when introduced with new information to say, okay, I'm
look,
not
it's
going to
not
do
like
that
an-
anymore. I'm just going to change. Are you capable of change as a human being?
Like you're saying that whether I'm gonna become a vegan right now. That's the thing.
Bro, I'm just
Gradually
asking
or
if
overnight.
you do. Okay, I'm gonna ask it differently. Do you ever remember a time when you changed something in yourself or in your habits?
Like how? Like what? Right.
I don't know.
Like
You
eating-
started smoking and then you quit.
Okay, I never smoke. I don't smoke actually.
Okay, anything
not.
else? A different example.
Like what?
Like you used to not eat olives and now you do. I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually a totally different thing, you know.
I'm asking if you ever changed something in your life. Jesus Christ, man.
It can happen, right? A lot of things have changed, you know.
Yeah. So you are
Exactly.
capable of change, right?
Everyone's capable of change.
Yeah.
Sometimes in their life, you know.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking. Okay, if somebody's interjecting, so they obviously want to take over, so you're welcome to take over.
That's the thing, right? The matter is like whether someone is willing to change or not, right? So if you ask me whether I'm willing to change, become a vegan right now, I'm gonna, if I give my honest answer, no, I'm not. That's the
What's
thing.
stopping you? What's stopping you?
A lot of things, right?
Yeah, like what?
I don't consider it's like an animal cruelty or something like that. That's the thing, right? So it's actually a necessary thing for us. That's all. It's more
Sorry,
like a
what is animal production necessary for you?
that thing, right? The eating meat and everything. I don't consider it actually as a torturing them or something, right? That's actually something
Sorry,
much more beneficial.
You're
for
just going
human.
from hold on. You're
That's
going
why-
from let's give
Mhm.
our conversation some boundaries because you're going from one thing to another. You said that it's necessary for you right now to eat animal products. I'm asking what,
Yes.
and then you move on to a
Or
different
all.
thing, to a different claim. So please, let's concentrate. What the fuck is necessary for you in animal products?
The protein and everything, is much
Okay.
more like affordable and easy to get. That's the thing. Yeah.
You think animal protein is more affordable than plant protein? Are you out of your
Yeah.
mind?
Depends. Yeah.
Name
pretty much,
one.
yeah, depends on the
Name one
country.
plant protein.
It depends on the country to country or something
Name
like that,
one
right?
plant
If
protein.
you
I just
like,
just
let me
assume.
tell you
Hold on.
something. If
Realistic.
you go to the Middle East, look, like, if
Realistic.
you go to the Middle East, on those countries, plants are not available, right, over there. But if you talk about your country, it could be totally different issue, right?
Realistic.
So it depends on the
Realistic.
country
Jesus
to
fucking
country
Christ.
whether something is available or not, right? You have to understand the differences.
Yeah. Realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said that animal proteins are more affordable and more available.
Not, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on the country. Yeah. If you go to the Middle East, yeah, it's pretty much affordable and
Cool.
really easy to find.
Awesome. That means that you ran, right? You checked and compared animal proteins to plant proteins that are available.
I'm not talking about the only protein or something. Availability is that's the thing,
Sure. That means you took animal products, right? And you compared them with the availability of plant products, correct?
Absolutely, yeah.
Name one plant source of protein.
Not only protein or something like that, right? If plant-based diet, more like it, right? You understand, the plant-based diet is not available in certain countries.
Sorry.
Like I give you the example of Middle Eastern countries.
Sure,
like
Middle
Saudi
East.
Arabia, some
Sure.
other places, that's
Sure,
not
Middle East. Is there bread? Is there bread in Middle East? Answer.
Sorry, you muted me.
Is there bread in Middle
Okay,
East?
okay. Let me ask you something. If you
No,
mute me or
answer
something,
my
there's
question
no point of-
first.
no, there's no point of conversation, right?
Answer my question first, man. Are they gone or did somebody eat them? They're just gone. Okay, well, just wanted to argue. Okay. Anybody else who gonna make the claim that animal products are more available in Middle Eastern countries? Please. Oh, let's talk about something else. Jesus Christ, why? Maybe it's me. I'm just like, maybe I need to chill with debates. Okay, Star.
Honestly, I didn't understand what they were saying. It was a bit difficult for me to understand.
Yeah, same. But they will also like filibustering. Star, open your mic and tell me if meat being yummy justifies slitting the throat of a sentient animal for. Come on, mic up. Spine, find it. Put it into your mic as if it was a plug and speak up. I'm talking to you, Star. Mic up. Let's go. Too many people. Well, you can choose one person to talk to, and the rest are gonna mute themselves. Bradley is very nice. for instance. Bradley, don't fucking talk to them in the chat. Tell them to make up. Mic up, Star. Mic up. Turn your mic on. Okay, well. Anyways, while that's going on, let's see if we have more. Should we trigger people more? I just like, if I had more vegans there, I could just trigger them and you guys could just have a discussion. But I am, for your consideration, let's just see. Sentient. Plants are sentient beings and communicate. Regeneration International. Sorry. Can I have something peer
I'm sorry.
reviewed and not a blog? Because I can write a blog on rock sentience. Would you find that compelling? The secret life of plants. They're actually making the claim that plants are sentient based on that. The secret life of plants, as far as I know, is not making the claim that plants are sentient. Sorry. Does the book The Secret Life of Plants make the claim that plants are sentient? Sentient. So glad that sentient is now a word that doesn't require fixing. Yes, the book does make the claim plants are sentient. Published in 1973, it was a prominent on plant consciousness into public spotlight. Jesus Christ. This is why we have the trouble, guys. This dude who wrote a stupid book, this is why we have to argue with absolute dummies who like quoted and said that plants are sentient. Maybe I should switch, like, here's the thing. I have like the correction impulse of saying, bro, this is just like no good evidence for plant sentience. But maybe I should switch to the point of, well, even if plants are sentient, you, like, as a vegan, you eat the least amount of plants because it's just like easier, faster.
Answer the question.
Joke. Star, you still haven't mic'd up? Are you a coward? Huh?
Exactly.
So, I hate this argument. This is one of the things. If you ask me to name 3 things that I want to disappear from the world to for people to have like better epistemology, is the claims about plant sentience is one. The appeal to nature fallacy that runs in everybody's head. Oh, natural though. While they clock on their fucking PCs and listen to drone music. No shade to drone music, it's just like electrical music, right? It's electrical music. And what would be the third one? I guess appeal to tradition. It just fucks with people's brains so much. Those 3 things just absolutely fuck with people's brains. Bro. Oh, Jesus, I hate people. I am becoming more and more misanthropic. People are bad reasoners. What did I even say? Okay. I think I asked specifically about animal carbs, not just animals. Animal. How do you get an animal carb without exploiting an animal? Guess you can on like there is like a why Homo sapiens eat carbs from plants all along our million years of our history, while animal carbs also exist. That
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Hello?
that said, just
Goodbye.
don't care about this conversation. What's the point that you
He just said hello and went away.
I just
He didn't
can't
say
with
anything.
people.
It was Arnold Schwarzenegger that said hello.
Oh, okay.
Answer the question.
Sorry, I'm clacking away. I know this is like a boring stream. I apologize, guys. I just can't. The threads, please save me, people. If you like arguing, well, if you feel compelled to argue with people, please follow me on threads for those things. I just don't have the time and the patience to do. I can trigger them.
Answer the question.
I can trigger them very easily. I just like hesitate to do so because I don't have enough vegans arguing on my side, and I can't be bothered. I don't have the time and the stamina anymore. Used to spend days on Twitter, days arguing with one person. I can't do it anymore. I'm just burnt out.
Exactly.
What's going on? I'll read you what's going on in there in a second. Yeah. Don't call me a girl.
The asshole.
Priyan, don't call me a girl. I'm non-binary, thank you.
Why?
And even if I wasn't non-binary, I'm old enough to not be a girl. All right? Okay. Just fucking annoying. Sorry. I do get annoyed with that shit. 21st century. Only in the context of food. I don't know what else to say there. I also just have to learn how to just drop conversations. And I am learning how to do that. I am. Well, anyways, if you are on threads, I guess I should... Oh, Jesus Christ. By the way, threads hides nothing from
Basics
you.
of biology, no?
Wait.
Threads hides nothing from you. But if you want to follow me there is my thingy.
Humans are not animals, have never been animals, and are never animals. I
This
want to
says
know
I'm
which.
not animal. This
Yeah,
says I'm not
wait.
animal. I have brain. This is so stupid.
I literally
He's
want to know
So
which country.
Kuwait. He brought all.
they said education in USA is a joke, and then they claimed I'm not an animal.
Says, basically, you are not an animal. You are a human.
Okay, hold on.
etc. You know?
Let me look into something
Tell
really
I-
important. right now.
Your microphone sounds like it's about to die.
Oh. um,
There you go.
is it better?
Nope, same.
What?
Yeah, it sounds like there might be a rip in the membrane or something.
It's a bit better, but not too much better.
I don't think anything changed.
Star, look at my screen that I'm sharing, right? If you look at my screen, you'll see the taxonomy of a human being, right? I hope that's you. I don't know, maybe you're a bot or something, right? And if you look at that, you will see that that we are taxonomically part of kingdom Animalia. Yeah. This kingdom is what we share with animals. Well, you keep stating no, we're not. You keep saying that, right? But it just like shows you up for being a dumbass because.
Hold on. We can go back.
Oh, the
Hold on,
USA made it up.
hold on. We can just go based on the statistics that we have. If you look into the World Population Review of education ratings based on the country or 2026, your country does not even pop up. But we can always go for the country next to it, right? The country next to it, the score. No, we do have it. Wait, we do have it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't pressing correctly. The education score of your country is 3.2 out of 100.
That seems low.
No shit.
What is it in Canada?
Canada is 95.7.
Germany?
Germany 95.9.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
The northern country probably have higher.
This is the reason why I really go like whenever people tell me that humans are not animals, I'm gonna start asking them where they're from, which country they're from. Because if we look at the statistics, it kind of makes sense for you to claim that humans are not animals. When it comes to your country, the education score is 3 point something. What the fuck?
True, so it's not their fault. Right? It is their fault if they refuse education.
Well, it is kind of onto the person to say everything that my country says is true.
Yeah. But I mean, depending on how you grow up, you're predisposed to do that or not. A country that tries to foster critical thinking, you wouldn't do that. And if you grow up in North Korea, it's harder to not be like that.
Yeah.
But we're here to help you, right? We're not making fun of you.
It's just listen to people who have evidence for certain cases.
Probably denied the evolution theory also too, because it's against his religion.
I'm not sure about religion. You can be a really smart religious person, but I'm just saying that if people come from smart countries or very educated countries, they will more than likely be more educated than people from a less educated countries.
Exactly.
So maybe we should listen to people from educated countries a little bit more better about certain topics.
In Islam, humans are considered the most honorable, purposeful creation of Allah.
Lord.
Yeah, we don't care about religion. We just care about science. I'm not sure where you're coming from when it comes to all of that, but we should just follow the science rather than religion.
I mean, you can believe that humans are most honorable, but then also behave most honorable and don't spit on people that you view below you. Are animals worse as much as a sandwich? Is their life less worse than a sandwich? Bro, you don't act like someone who is most honorable if you do that. If you turn animals are someone's, into a fucking sandwich.
You don't
Unnecessarily.
Oh.
You can
you don't
make a
care what
sandwich with all
biology
that.
says. Jesus Christ, man.
Wait, there
Yeah.
it is. In a side channel, we literally are documenting how people from your countries have this specific skull. Because imagine if someone from the north, like I don't know, 95 point score out of education, comes to your country and says, "Hey guys, here's this amazing scientific discovery that we have for you. It can cure you of diseases and illnesses." And people are like,
Nah,
I
that's
don't
propaganda.
care.
That's USA education. We reject that. We have Islam.
Vaccines? Nah, we don't. I don't care about that.
I mean, if you believe in someone who is perfect and has always been perfect and will forever be perfect, yeah, why would you think that someone comes up with something that Allah didn't come up with?
But anyways, we should move on.
Just
Yeah.
like one
Yeah,
last
good point.
point. When Star, when you get sick, right, like a virus or something, do you go to a doctor or do you go to an imam?
Let's pray. Some do. Some fucking do.
Wait, a better
Oh, go to a
question is
doctor.
which-
Do you know that doctors study biology in order to become doctors? Do you understand that? Specifically also evolution, the taxonomic classification of humans. Yeah,
So you do care about biology.
yeah, there you go.
What the fuck?
So you do care about biology because when you don't listen to Allah when you got a virus, you listen to a biologist. Basically, doctors are basically biologists. So you do care. You do care when it's convenient to you, and you don't care when you don't convenient to you. Are you a feminist? I used to be a feminist activist, and yes, I am currently a feminist.
But anyways, let's move on to more productive convoys because we can get stuck in this for so long.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just not going to
yeah,
change
but,
their ways at
I
all.
would like to add something, just last thing to the Star. Star, like you're talking about religion, compassion, peace, etc., blah blah. So how can you be compassionate and good person if you are unnecessarily slitting throat of an animal, exploiting them, forcing them into existence, raping them, infanticiding them,
Exactly.
kidnapping their children? So you cannot talk about compassion or being good or something. So yeah, so you are the animal abuser. You should know that. You are on that side. Have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Kyle, so polite. Damn.
Hawk Todd, spit on it.
Ew, why? Please don't. I have the worst, like, gag reflex for stimulation of spitting. Let's not. We don't have to do that. None of that.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, what's up?
Vivek, don't even fucking joke about that shit. Do you want your fucking servers like to be populated by him again? Don't even joke.
Exactly. Hello.
Hello.
Vivek, that's obviously a recording.
Hello.
Hello.
Exactly.
What the hell?
Very good.
Okay.
You met him yesterday in the server. Yeah. Well. I bet he's in my server as well under some pseudonym. I bet he is.
My apologies.
Okay. Let's write a poll.
Does anyone think that not everyone can be vegan?
Well, I think it's like saying not everyone is a human rights activist. Not human. Not everyone supports human rights. Because there
Yeah,
are people
not everyone can support human rights. Everyone can.
Well, you can have actual psychopaths who are like, nah, that ain't for me, kind of vibe.
Yeah, true. If you don't have the mental capacity, like newborn children until, I don't know, 8.
I don't know that's true, respect to animals. I know people make that claim, but I don't think that's true. I think there is a certain diversion since we have so much information for people to get the wrong information. But I think because there is so much information, generally speaking, we are smarter. Of course, I can't prove that. It's just an observation of mine. But yeah, I don't know. I heard that claim before, and I checked out I was given evidence for it, and it was like a blog, basically. But I read it, skimmed it anyways, and I wasn't convinced. I don't think we are stupider than the people in the 1900s. Maybe we are stupider than like Leonardo da Vinci, right? Like one person in the 1700s, whenever he was living. No idea. I haven't mean dates. But I think even the stupidest person is generally smarter than the stupidest person 100, 200 years ago. I do think that because of the abundance of knowledge that we have. Even the stupidest person, they have certain knowledge that was absolutely inaccessible back then. Even if they're wrong about 99% of things, the 1% of even knowing 2 + 2, that stupid person knows more than a person 200 years ago, in my opinion. Or like 1,000 years ago, whatever. I don't know. I don't want to dog too much on our ancestors. But I don't know if, like, I don't know, a crop farmer from 200 years ago could necessarily, I don't know that they need protein for food. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Then let's go to the circus.
Like not all psychopaths are pieces of shit. Like a lot of psychopaths are very valuable members of society.
True.
Like surgeons, as
Exactly.
an example.
Yeah.
Like if I'm ever operated, like where my life is in danger, I would want to be operated by a good psychopath surgeon.
Absolutely.
That doesn't care. That doesn't care if I die or live, because that psychopath surgeon will only care about doing the best job. He won't care if I die or live, so he won't get stressed if I'm in
about to die.
danger
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. He won't care. He just will perform his job like a robot, and he will do his best. He won't stress. He won't panic. He won't shake. Just perform his job. That's why psychopaths can be good members of society, right? Like some professions.
Let me
Actually,
just
another profession for that is like air control.
I love my site so much.
Like air control stations, like people managing airplanes and possible conflicts between airplanes and stuff like that. There's another good position for a psychopath. Yeah, it is weird saying these things, but they're actually true. Anyway, I'll mute you.
Should probably edit to add. By the way, the cool thing about threads that you can edit for about 15 minutes. So if you made like a error, like in a word or something like that, or like autocorrect or something, you can go and edit it, right? So it's very useful for me because I'm terrible at that shit. And guys, if you're not yet using my beautiful, beautiful site to argue with people online, you should reconsider. It has so much information on it right there. I just obliterated a cow in front of its kids. Are you trying to hurt our feelings in the worst possible way, man? Why are you saying that? Is that a threat? I'm just trying to understand why you're saying those things. To me, it seems either you're trying to hurt our feelings or you're threatening our lives, right? In the stupidest way, because obviously a cow is not a vegan, they're just a herbivore. It's just you misunderstanding the words that you're saying. Right? It's true what? That you're trying to hurt our feelings or are threatening our lives? Which one? Both? Or are you saying, no, it's true, I just killed the cow? And ate it. And, right? And E&D ate it. So you just slaughtered the cow and then immediately went for the corpse. Just raw. In skin. With its gonads still intact. Damn. I would need evidence for that.
They're just very triggered, like for no good reason. To the point where they will hate their own movement. Just
to spite you.
I don't even.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I can't really tell if the mods in that chat are actually feminists or like I don't know, right wingers trying to like take it over or something.
Oh, absolutely feels that way. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, there's usually actual feminists in that VC talking to people about it, but it gets brigaded a lot because of.
So you didn't slaughter a cow, you just cooked them alive, listening to their screams burning. Is that it? I think somebody just doesn't know language here. And I mean, no shade, right? I'm not originally an English speaker either, right? I'm just asking what you mean, because the words that you are saying are meaningless. One sec. Cows can't scream. The fuck they can't. They scream all the time. They moo, right? That's cow screaming. Certain moos of a cow are screaming. I'm just trying to understand what you were saying, right? Because this sentence, I cooked it alive, means that you didn't even shoot the cow, slit their throat. You just put them into fire as they are, alive. That's what it means, right? And I still don't think I have the answer. Are you trying to hurt our feelings? What are you doing? Sorry, what's your primary language? Can you tell me, please? What's your primary language? Because I'll find somebody to talk to you in your language, because in English you are. Oh, you're trolling. Thank you for letting me know. No problem. I don't oblige trolls on my... there is no need. I don't need the views that much. Absolutely. Absolutely no need for this. Thank you.
Be able to be explained in like a short sentence. Like, yeah, that's all it is. It's like people of all genders should have equal rights or something. Like,
Absolutely, yeah.
boom. That's all it is. Like, there's no academic. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of like theories and stuff behind it, and like the history of the whole movement. But like to just someone who's like asking what it is, it's like it's so simple.
Yeah.
And then they don't.
No, the problem they usually have, I would say, is that they
I think
they
understand
have
what he was.
like victim status in their mind, right? Oh, I'm the victim. I'm the victim, and I want to
Exactly.
talk about me being a victim. And then when you point out that they're also creating victims, they get offended. You know, they're like, "Oh my God, you're saying that I'm also doing the thing that I'm complaining about others doing to me? Oh my God!"
Exactly.
Yeah, they can't process the hypocrisy.
No, they're amazing. It got to the point in that chat where like they were basically saying that I am like personally abusing like children in Africa and in China unless I like stop existing because I live in Germany.
Yeah, they literally told you. Yeah, we're not telling you to kill yourself. We're just telling you to not exist anymore.
Exactly.
That's actually what they said.
Stop existing to be a good person.
Stop existing.
Like, holy crud. Like, this movement is no longer feminism. It is like, I don't know what you call it. It's not nihilism. It's like complete annihilationism or something.
There you go, Bradley.
Because
You see that
nihilists
guy?
don't,
You see that guy?
think
beside
anything
you?
Annihilism.
People think that everything should be destroyed to like prevent all humans from ever suffering again or something. I
So
have
why
no
am I
idea.
still alive?
What are these sound effects? I actually hate that. I genuinely hate that.
I'm sorry.
Well, I find it funny. So
Wait, the best sound
Exactly.
effects though are the Who Wants to Be a Billionaire. That is so funny to me.
Exactly.
Those ones are so good.
Sorry, is Hapa Nix vegan? Sorry, is Hapa Nix vegan? I do also find
so
them
the show is
annoying.
starting. Who is in
to
the
throw
hot
in.
seat? Who is in the hot seat?
So I do think we should go
It's
with the
really-
people who find it annoying and just stop doing it, because the people who like it can just do it when people who find it annoying are not here. How about that?
That's
Hapanix,
true.
what's up?
I don't even know how to get on board, to be honest.
It's not soundboard. It's
Yeah. That's why
Yeah,
I
you would
can't
have
mute it
to
without
mute Cosmos,
muting
basically.
speaker. Right? I can't mute it without muting speaker. I can do that if that's what you prefer, speaker. Or we can just stop. for now.
Okay. I'll be back.
Okay. I'm just gonna mute it then. Sorry. It is annoying to me. What's up, Hapanix?
Yeah, you don't need to mute him. And mute him, yeah. He said, I'll be back, as in, I will do it later.
Okay, I'll unmute him then. It just sounded like another soundboard thing. Okay. Do you not have a mic, Hapanix? Let me just tag you in the chat. Let's see what's going on. Do you have a mic?
Also, VPM, since you're on the side channel, can you look at that potato video? I'm not sure if you've seen it before.
Let me.
And tell me your opinion on
Oh
it.
yeah, I have seen it. It's such a rage bait.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah, just hop on the mic, Hapanix.
Come on, Star. With all of that internet, you can, if all of that privilege you have and living in the Middle East with internet, you might as well just Google it, bro. Come on. It's not difficult. What?
What are you on about? I put my mic in and I just came back to something about the Middle East privilege.
Oh no, the person in the side channel. Also, BPM, I know
Hey.
Happa, the vegan, by the way.
Sorry?
Yeah, I feel like every time I come in here, everyone's like, they don't know me.
You don't
sorry.
have the vegan role,
Yeah.
that's why.
But we've definitely met before, VPN.
Oh, for real, for real. I'm sorry. I do not remember. I talked to so many people, both online and offline.
It's cool. It's cool.
And you should get the vegan role then, right? Right? Because before talking to somebody, I just look into their profile, right?
So just look at our mutual servers, right? Or our mutual
Hold on,
friends.
I think I can give it to you.
I don't have mutual
No,
service
I'd
with you
rather
either.
not.
I have mutual friends
I'd
in
rather
you.
not have it.
Okay.
I'd rather not have it in this server.
Okay.
No, understandable actually.
Then I'm just gonna add like a little bit of a
No.
Oh, I can't add a note. No, why not? Weird. I can't add
Oh, welcome back, Nix.
Hey.
Oh, I do have a bunch of mutual. I'm just an idiot. I am an idiot. I didn't look at
No,
the
you're
mutual
fine. You're
service.
fine. You're technically in work mode, you know.
Yeah.
Again, I saw Felic and I was like, oh my gosh, it's been forever. So hey, how are you?
I'm doing I'm doing really good. I'm actually soon about to go for a little jog. And I've noticed something interesting. VPM. Guess the number one country, the number one most educated country in the world based on the 2026 statistics.
Am I
I
guessing?
wonder if VPN's gonna know.
Well,
Or the
Germany,
meter.
you said 99.7,
Wait,
so
the
it's
most
something
educated country in the world.
Based on the education
Singapore.
ratings by the country 2026.
Is it Switzerland?
No.
Oof. But I'm close, right?
Korea.
It's somewhere Nordic, right?
So Switzerland is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9th.
Bitches.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Theo.
Let me think. Oh shit, most
I'll give you
educated.
two more. I'll give you two more
Oh, that's
chances.
it. That's all I get. 2 more. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I don't even know that many countries. I'm notoriously topographically dumbass.
You don't know more than 3 countries.
Yeah, I'm topography always like the names of places, the names of countries, even continents. I was always like the most dumbfounded by all of that, and I can never retain that information. Something I have like a mental block there, I think, or something. I even
Well,
can't
Nordic
remember.
countries would be Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland.
I would say Finland, no. I would say Norway,
Okay,
maybe.
Finland is 4th.
Yeah, Norway.
Damn.
That's Norway.
3rd.
5, 6, 7th. So
Ah.
Wait, I have one more.
South Korea.
I didn't.
South Korea.
I have one more.
Sorry, one more. One more.
Sweden?
That's 2nd.
Shit!
Ah, damn it.
So close.
Singapore.
UK?
Number 1 is Denmark.
Oh, should have
Good
known.
job, Denmark.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
Number
never going to be the UK. We're the Florida of Europe. Like,
No, UK is
Number
like
3rd is
50
UK.
or something.
The UK has so many like top-notch universities, so that's why I would have put it in.
But
the top
education,
Ah.
right? So I was going based on the public education score, not education rank. Those are two different things. Number
Score
one,
takes more into account, right?
I'm unsure, but education rank, the number Denmark is actually 3rd. The 2nd is Japan. The 1st is South Korea.
Nice.
I got it. Oh my god, I
Oh
got
yeah.
it.
Yeah, didn't you say South Korea? Someone said South Korea.
감사합니다.
Also, hello, automated response. Welcome to our little trivia of of stuff and veganism.
Of smartness.
Smart.
Hi, how are you guys? I'm not a vegan, by the way, so.
Oh, would you like to talk to our friend VPM about veganism?
No, I've been talking about. I've been speaking to a lot of people since a few days. Right now, I would just prefer to listen. If that's all right.
Sure.
Okay.
Can I talk about veganism?
Oh, Poe?
Yes.
What's that, Paul?
Yeah, VPN. I am not a vegan, and I don't think that I will be a vegan. Why should I be a vegan?
Sure.
Can you explain it to me?
Yeah, no problem. So, if you believe in human rights, then you should also believe in animal rights, trait equalized animal rights. We give humans any moral consideration because humans are sentient, experience life, feel pain, joy, array of emotions, feel fear, stuff like that, right? Well, animals have the same traits, and those traits are disregarded when it comes to animal exploitation and animal slaughter, obviously. That one is incredibly obvious, but also animal exploitation. So if you believe in human rights, if you think we should give humans the moral consideration within context of being innocent, they shouldn't be exploited or killed, then you should give the same rights to animals and go vegan.
Oh yeah, about human rights. Yes, I do believe in human rights, but to be blunt, I don't care about animal rights because we as a human, we are still part of the food chain, and it is nothing bad to take, kill animals. And this is highly subjective. It doesn't make objectively immoral to kill animals for the
Well, let me
benefit
ask
of
you
one
then.
species.
Sure, let me ask you, why do you value the human species? Why do you think we shouldn't exploit humans, for instance? I'm not saying we do or don't, right? I'm asking why do you think we shouldn't?
If let's suppose if we exploit humans, they can fight back. They have the ability to fight back, right? And we do know for sure. But if let's suppose if I respect you, I would if I respect someone, then we as a society, we have to respect each other, right? We are social beings, but unlike animals, yes, of course they are social beings, but they simply cannot fight back. If I care about animals, I look, if I care about animals, I don't want that animal to care about me. I simply couldn't care less.
So there are human beings, I'm sure you're aware, there are human beings that cannot fight back. And, they are let's say they're trait equalized to animals, right? So mentally challenged people, very young children. Is it okay to exploit those humans? Because they can't fight back, right?
It's not always about fighting back.
So it's not about fighting back. So why did you mention
they
that?
They are more aware about their surroundings. They are
not mentally challenged
smarter.
people and babies. Not
We are the
mentally
same
challenged people and
species,
babies.
right? I'm not. It's speciesism. I don't deny it.
Yeah. So you don't deny that you are
speciesism.
you don't deny that you are bigoted towards animals. That's interesting.
What do you mean by bigoted?
Well, for instance, bigotry. Bigotry just means unfair treatment of a certain being or others, right? So, racism is bigotry towards. Sorry, if I can finish. Sorry. So, racism, for instance. Sorry, automated. If I can finish, thank you. Racism, for instance, is bigotry towards other races, right? So me as a white person, if I was racist toward a black person, right, I would be a bigot. And you are saying, yes, I am a bigot. Speciesism is bigotry towards animals. You're saying, yes, I am a bigot towards animals, yeah?
According to you, maybe I am, but
you called yourself
yes,
a speciesist.
Of course, it's a discrimination.
Wait,
I
Paul.
agree that it's a discrimination between a species, and it's okay to have a discrimination between species. It's called speciesism.
Yeah, so you called yourself a bigot. So you called yourself a bigot, not me. You said I am a speciesist, yeah?
you are the one who's calling me bigot. Not
I
me.
didn't.
I'm not
No.
bigot according to
Speciesism.
you.
No, hold on,
I'm bigot
Paul.
according to you.
Hold on. Speciesism is bigotry in the same way that racism is bigotry. It's an unfair treatment of a group of others, right? So when
Speciesism is bigotry for whom?
it's bigotry towards animals, yes, speciesism, and you called yourself speciesist. That's why I'm saying you called yourself a bigot just now. Maybe you should want to change the definition or change.
No, you are the one who created the definition.
You called yourself a speciesist, man. You're using my word, right? I use the word speciesist sometimes. And you said, yes, it applies to me. So you're basically calling yourself a bigot. So let's not, right? Let's not call yourself a bigot.
I mean, I don't care whatever you call me.
No, you called yourself that, man. You called yourself a speciesist. And speciesism means bigotry towards animals. Brother, come on.
Yeah, according to you, of course, it might be.
Yeah,
but
so
not
stop
according
calling
to
yourself
me.
that word. That's all I'm saying, right? Stop calling yourself a speciesist.
Okay.
If you have a different definition of speciesism, so what's your definition of speciesism? If not bigotry towards animals or bigotry towards other species.
Species, okay. Species, I mean, treating being differently, like one being to other being, or giving them different moral values purely because, they belong to different species.
Yeah, that's bigotry, man.
In simple terms, the human matter more than the other animals just because they are human.
So let's move on from bigotry. So you're saying I'm a speciesist because I value humans more than animals. Well, who's asking you to choose? You can value humans more than animals and still not slaughter animals, right? Or exploit animals.
I can value. Yeah, of course, I can value. But it's simply I don't value those animals.
Oh, so you value them to the
because
point of
simply they're-
zero. Is that what you're saying? You value them so little that
No,
you can just
they
like
have the
slaughter
value,
animals.
They have the value. They have the value. I value them as as
Yeah,
they
you
give
value
me
them as
benefits, like
yeah, Paul. You value
nutritions, like food.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. You value them as objects. That's what you were basically saying.
Not as they are living beings, not as objects, but yeah, I value them.
Well, yeah, when you value an animal for the object it's going to
food, yeah.
give you, right? Like a meat is an object, dairy is an object. You don't value animals more than the objects they can produce or give you once you exploit and slaughter those animals, right? Am I correct in understanding you?
Can you repeat?
Yeah, so you're saying I do value animals for the stuff they give me, yeah? Yeah. So yeah, that's just that means you're objectifying animals. So animals are not objects, right?
Yeah, maybe they are objects.
Oh, you think animals are objects? Well, then you're making a category error because
Object
animals are
means-
definitely not objects. You're just fallaciously approaching this.
If I'm using an animal or eating an animal, yeah, I'm using it as a
As
I'm
an
not
object,
denying
yeah.
it. I'm not exploiting that animal, but it necessarily doesn't have to be, a bad thing. Because
I mean, you make
exploit my hands to write, right? I exploit a shovel to dig.
I mean,
Same as
it's
exploit
necessarily
animals for my own benefit.
hold on, Paul. So it's necessarily a bad thing because you are doing fallacious reasoning. You're committing a
not a-
fallacy.
It's necessarily not a bad thing, if not for me.
Yeah, it is a bad thing because you're committing a fallacy. You are making this claim based on fallacious reasoning. It's a category error. You're making a category error because you're saying animals are objects. They are quite obviously not. Because humans are also animals, right? We are a little more evolved for what we want, right? Like for what we value, right? But if humans are animals and animals are also animals, they are obviously not objects. So you're making a category error, and based on that, you're saying I'm never going vegan. I don't give a shit about animals. I only value them for the object that they are. You are committing a fallacy.
According to you, yeah. I
No,
value
not
them
according
because
to
it
me.
provides
Sorry,
me-
provide evidence that animals are objects.
I said maybe for you they might be objects, but not for me.
No, they are like objectively not
I mean,
objects.
I mean, for animals. I mean, animals. It's pretty hard, you know.
Paul, I'm sharing my screen, right? Let me know if you see that stream. I'm sharing my screen. Look at it, right?
Is it okay if I ask one question?
Yeah, one sec. Just I'm gonna make like one simple point. Are you looking at my screen, Paul?
Okay.
Yeah, I can see your screen
Yeah,
clearly.
you see, yeah, this is a taxonomy of a human being. You see on the bottom there, the kingdom Animalia, right? If you're committing to the claim that animals are objects, that would mean that humans are also objects.
I'm not saying. Well, I mean, animals are objects, right? I have to think about it. Right?
Sure, Dister, go on.
So the person who is a non-vegan, basically, if you are, I don't think you asked something like this. If you did, then I'm sorry. But like, if you're walking down the street, right, and you see a man with a dog, let's say, and the man starts punching and kicking the dog, and you can hear the dog yelping in pain and suffering from that, and you have the possibility to stop that man from doing it without incurring any harm done to you. So you can safely stop the man. Will you stop the man, or will you just think, well, he's just beating an object, so whatever, it doesn't matter?
No,
What would you do?
I will stop the man because, of course, it's not giving that man any benefit other than, you know, if he's getting any psychological benefit. Of course, I'll stop that man.
The man is
'Cause
getting the benefit of exercise.
No, I would still. Okay, I would still stop that man. I don't think there's any point not stopping him because again, the dog is not giving any utility to that man, and that exercise. Yeah, there are, you know.
Yes. So the thing is, there's different ways of exercising, and also there's different ways of getting nutrition, right? So you can eat something else, and the man can punch and kick like a punching bag instead of the dog, but he chooses to punch and kick the dog as you choose to kill and eat the cow or the chicken or whatever. It's just about choice. You are choosing to be cruel, and the man is also choosing to be cruel. Where is the difference? Please explain.
The difference is for the man, it would be more efficient way to do some other exercise than beating a dog, right? It is not simply not efficient.
No.
And for
punching bag.
Just hold on.
No, that's not true. The punching bag will not move, but the dog will move. So not only the man gets the benefit of exercise by punching and kicking a dog, but also gets the benefit of increased dexterity, right? Because the dog is moving away and trying to run away, and the man has to account for that movement, right? So he's also training dexterity. So there's increased benefit.
If you claim, is this a fact? If you can post any evidence, then I'll think about it. Yeah, go on. You gave your statement, right? You gave an argument. Can you please
So
put the?
You wouldn't stop the man? You wouldn't stop the man anymore?
No, I would stop the man, of course.
Okay, so the logical extension of that is that you should stop yourself as well from killing animals.
Yeah, but you saying it is more efficient to punch the dog. It's simply inconvenient for me. So go ahead and put the evidence in the side chat. I'll look on.
What?
Checking. I'm asking you about the evidence that I'm audible.
Evidence for what?
I'm asking you the evidence that punching a dog is more efficient for muscles to grow than punching a punching bag.
I explained to you. The dog
No, I'm
moves, right? So the man
yeah.
has to account for the
Okay.
movement and train dexterity as well.
I'm asking for any scientific study or any research. So go ahead and put it in the section. I would be glad to see that. And if I'm
do you not
wrong, yeah,
understand?
of course.
Do you not understand hypotheticals? Do you not understand what they mean?
No, you claim.
No,
you
she wants a peer-reviewed
asserted-
study showing that beating punching dogs is more efficient than punching a punching
is so
bag. If you prove to her that punching a dog is more efficient than punching a punching bag, then she's okay with it.
Yeah, I'm
Would
okay.
you? Yeah, that's what I asked. Would you be okay with it then, if it's proven that it's more beneficial?
I'm gonna go get some coffee, guys.
Would you be okay with the man punching and kicking a dog instead of a punching bag?
Well, this is a very, very contradicting. To me,
Oh
it
my
is very
God.
contradicting.
Yeah,
statement.
it's a
And
hard pill to swallow, but it's one you have to swallow if you want to continue killing animals, right?
you give me some contradicting arguments, and it's a just hold on. It's a fallacy.
What is the fallacy? Please explain.
Hello.
Just give me scientific
Just
evidence
hold
of
on.
the fallacy.
There are people outside my home. Someone ring the bell. Just hold on.
So stupid, man.
I'll be back.
Arguing with stupid people is so annoying. Fuck. So please tell me, are you saying that if I can prove to you that there's a slight benefit for the man kicking the dog and punching the dog, then
I'm
you
sorry.
would not
Yeah.
stop him anymore? Then it would be okay?
Well, it's still not okay because look, there are more ways, right?
Exactly, and there's more ways for you to eat as well, with actually increased benefits. If you eat plant-based,
Okay,
you have the benefit
just
of
tell me.
better health if you do it properly.
Just tell me
Better health outcomes.
if eating
Lower
animals,
rates
if
of
eating
heart
animals.
disease, lower rates of cancer, lower rates of diabetes, and other things as well.
Yeah, can I ask you a
So you
simple
can
question?
eat-
If eating animal is more efficient, is more healthy than eating plant-based diet, is it okay to eat animals?
It's not.
This is a reverse question. If you can answer that.
No,
Why? Why?
because the animals, just like the dog, like you were having a lot of trouble answering that you would not stop the man anymore. And it's exactly the same reason, right? Because there's an animal suffering.
Yeah, but yeah, of course there is an animal suffering, but animal doesn't care about that. If you kill him, I mean, even if it care, why would you care?
Yes, they do care.
Yeah,
Why would
even
I
if
care?
you
Well,
care,
why
would
would
you
I
care?
care? Why would the rapist care if the raped person is suffering?
Sorry, what?
Can you answer me this? Why should the rapist care about the raped person? Can you answer me this?
Yeah, I mean, rapists usually don't care about the rapist person. They show dominance.
So they shouldn't care. Is that what you're saying?
They are rapists are the one who assert dominance on women.
Are you making the normative claim that the rapist should not care about the rape?
I'm not saying should. I'm saying generally. I've seen many rapist interviews. So
We deal here in this channel, we deal in shoulds, okay? We're talking about morality. We don't care about what is, we care about what should be. Okay? What is irrelevant. In the past, slavery was normal. In the past, you wouldn't be able to be speaking here amongst us, okay? Because you would have no rights. Okay? But that changed. What is doesn't matter. It was wrong back then, and it would still be wrong today. People evolve. And what we are doing to animals, it's exactly the same. It is wrong, and it should change.
Are you saying that slavery was wrong at the time? I mean, if it was wrong, why would slavery exist at first place? I mean, there were people who didn't consider slavery as something wrongdoing, right? So
Our
I believe
latest blog
this,
entries. There's no
do you
boundaries.
understand what I'm saying? So back then, slavery was permissible, right? So it was necessarily
saying
not
that
wrong.
slavery? Are you saying that slavery was not wrong?
For me, slavery is wrong. Yes, of course. Why
No. I'm asking. Are you saying Are you saying that slavery was not wrong?
According to me, it was wrong. But back
Bro,
then, there
these
were people who were you know
Yes, there were
okay
people.
with the
There were
slavery,
people.
and
that
those people
thought-
who
there
were
were
in power.
Yes, there were people that thought that slavery was okay. Those people were wrong. Today, there's people
Yeah,
who
they
think
were.
that animal slavery is okay. Those people are wrong. You are wrong. What I'm trying to do is explain to you why you are wrong. Okay? Just like people who thought slavery was okay were wrong. And eventually, the vast majority of people started to understand, yeah, this shit is wrong. Okay? And they changed it. And it's the same today. You can be one of those people like me that understand, okay, what we are doing to animals is unnecessary and wrong to do because they suffer and they want to live, they have feelings, they want to be with their friends and families and all of this, right? We shouldn't be doing this to them. And
These people, holy shit.
they're doing something wrong and change.
You know how the Nazi party was like, we are socialists. Same thing.
You can be one of those. It's up to you. Obviously, I can force you to change. I can only explain to you why you should change and why your views are bad. You are causing innocent beings to live hell on earth till they die. For something that you don't need.
Oh, I see. But probably, suffering and killing everywhere, right? Lions. Okay, sorry. So lions are killing zebras, hawks are killing rabbits, and fish eating smaller fish. Predation is a part of natural ecosystem. So humans eating animal is not something morally special or immoral. We are simply another species participating in the food chain. So killing animals, according to me, for food,
Are you in a
is
jungle? Are you in a jungle right now? Or in a savanna?
No, I'm not.
Are you talking me from the jungle?
No.
Are you hanging on a tree right now?
Circle of life, man. Should write
No?
a huge debunk on that.
Okay, so you're not part of the ecosystem, are you? You are living in a city.
Yes. I am
with
the
farmed
part.
animals.
Okay, you and I are the part of ecosystem. You cannot say that
No
I'm not the part of
interaction with the ecosystem. We are removed from
We
the
human
ecosystem.
beings literally can't survive if we are not part of the ecosystem.
We are not part of the ecosystem, no. We are removed from it.
Wait, Paul, if even if we are,
Yes.
wait, hold on, Paul, even if we are part of an ecosystem, who's to tell we can't be still part of an ecosystem while only eating plants and not breeding, exploiting, and slaughtering animals in perpetuity? Like, who says we have to breed, exploit, and slaughter animals to be part of the circle of life?
Okay, I would always give priority to human beings. There are many other problems. in
Wait,
this
wait,
world,
can you
and-
answer my question directly? Who said that you have to breed, exploit, and slaughter animals to be in the circle of life? Who said that? you obviously believe it very strongly, so please.
Who said this? 80% of the 80%, or I believe 80 to 85% people percent population of this world, they are the one.
No,
was
they're doing
taking
it.
part.
I'll give you that. But who told you
Yeah.
that we should breed, exploit, and slaughter animals to be in the circle of life? Like, surely you understand, right? Like, even if we are in a circle of life, which I totally agree with Brock, we are not. We're like, we have store chains. That's what we have. But surely you understand, right? If human
then you
beings,
come
listen, Bo,
using
listen. Surely you understand that if I am born and then I only eat plants and then I die, that is also a circle of life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can be plant-based and in a circle of life. So I'm not understanding your claim.
I'm saying, as you said, you said we are out of the ecosystem because we have grocery stores, right?
Yeah.
So my question is, where do you think that those groceries came from?
Yeah, they came from farms.
Is it came from the space?
No, from farms. From farms. Farms are not ecosystems, man. Farms breed, exploit, and slaughter animals, or they grow crops. That's it. In fact, they destroy the ecosystems. Both plant farming and animal farming destroy ecosystems in order to accommodate for the growing demand of the growing population of human beings. And by the way, if everybody went plant-based,
You are saying farms are not part of
listen,
ecosystem.
Paul, you are terrible at listening. Listen. In fact, if the entire population on Earth of human beings went plant-based, we could reduce our agricultural land by 75%, and we can give that 75% back to the ecosystems, grow more ecosystems. So if you care about ecosystems, you should be plant-based. But croplands and animal agriculture lands are not ecosystems. They destroy ecosystems. Both of them, yeah? It's just the plant, the plant production for human beings does it much, much less.
Okay, so you are saying that the car you are using, the mobile phone you are using, the computer screen you are using hasn't been.
Wait, are you moving?
exploiting
Sorry, can
environment.
you please acknowledge what I just said? Can you please repeat what I just told you? I just want to see if you were listening.
You said that 75% of the farmland can be saved and given back to the ecosystem, while everyone in the world, if everyone in the world goes
Plant-based.
vegan.
Yeah. Well, veganism is
Yeah.
a state of mind and a philosophical stance, but even if they just like habitually stopped eating animal products, that would save 75% of agricultural land, and that can go back to ecosystems. So the question within the food system, what do you think is better, continue eating animals or going plant-based?
For me, it's I would rather eat animals.
Then you don't give a
And
shit about
yeah,
ecosystems. Then why the fuck are you talking about ecosystems? You don't give a shit. I just gave you a piece of
Neither
information.
do you. Neither.
Paul,
Yeah, exactly. Neither
Paul,
do you give a shit. Neither do I. Neither.
Paul,
No one
Paul,
gives a shit about
by being plant-based, I use 75% less agricultural land. If everybody did what I did, we could restore so many ecosystems. So I do give a shit, and I act on it. But
if you would have given shit about ecosystem,
sorry.
you would have not been using mobile phone. You wouldn't have been using cars that
Wait,
run on
please
petrol
provide
or-
evidence that I use cars.
Bro, you made the claim about the ecosystem, not VPM. What the fuck? Track
Yeah.
your own
I
argument.
mean, not you. Yeah, I'm really sorry, not you, but we as a humans wouldn't be using.
Yeah, we should stop using cars
We
as well.
all expect-
Yeah, we should stop using cars as well, man. We should stop using cars.
Yeah, but-
I don't use a car for that reason. Wait, but why are we talking about me caring
but
about
you do
ecosystems?
use your
Paul,
phones, right?
Paul, why are we talking about me caring about ecosystems when you were the one mentioning ecosystems and how you supposedly live in it? And then you say, no, I could.
Critical.
Paul, you said, no, I could stop destroying ecosystems with my eating habits, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna choose to destroy more ecosystems. So why the fuck are you pointing at me as an appeal to hypocrisy when you are the biggest hypocrite here?
Okay, ecosystem. We cannot literally survive without exploiting ecosystem, right?
Excuse me?
The mobile phone I and you use promotes child labor, increases emission. So yeah.
Wait, if you could reduce, so again, I'm asking you again, I'm gonna give you a chance to actually think about it, right? You could reduce your destruction of ecosystems and in fact start moving towards creating more ecosystems just by going plant-based. Are you gonna do it?
It would be very hypocritical.
Then you don't give a
of
shit,
me
do you?
going-
Then you
going-
don't give a shit. Then what the fuck are you talking about ecosystems? I am with my actions, instead of destroying ecosystems, I am with my actions actually going towards creating more ecosystems. So you coming in here trying to appeal to hypocrisy, when I didn't even say anything about ecosystems, I was like, you know, if you care about human rights, you should care about animal rights as well. That was what I was claiming. But I also, if I do care about ecosystems, I'm sure as fuck going into the plus of not destroying them and creating more of them with my actions. But you, the person who was coming in talking about how they care about ecosystems, when presented with the choice to stop destroying ecosystems and creating more ecosystems, you're going, nah. So why should we continue talking to you? You're a total hypocrite.
Yeah, if I'm a hypocrite, you are too.
No, how?
Exploiting environment by using mobile phone.
No, sorry,
by,
no.
you know,
My plant, no. The way I eat
buying
creates
clothes.
more. No. The way I eat creates more ecosystems. It doesn't destroy any ecosystems. The way I eat.
But still doesn't change the fact that you are still exploiting the ecosystem by surviving.
No, the land is already cleared up. And
denying the fact that
bro,
you're-
Paul, no, you're just
denying
wrong.
the fact that
Paul, you're just wrong. The way I eat, right? It reduces the land that we like. It not only reduces, it puts me into the plus, right? The way I eat should create more ecosystems if more people did what I did. So absolutely not. But also, I wasn't fucking talking about ecosystems. So why are you calling me hypocrite? I was talking about animal rights. Why the fuck are we talking about ecosystems? Except for exposing your hypocrisy.
I guess Broccoli brought the ecosystem topic. So
No, you did.
You did.
Started talking about ecosystems.
By the way, this is recorded. You can
See, you're
go
not
back
even
and listen
trusting
to
what
it.
you're saying.
oh yeah, I'll check it if this is recorded. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go
don't
back
even
and
trust
listen to
your own
it.
Bullshit, man.
You brought it up. You brought
don't
up
even trust your own
ecosystems.
bullshit. Yeah, I think it's more like you're saying that you won't eat plant-based, right? And I'm interested to know why.
What?
I'm gonna let this to cook.
Why
Can
won't
you
you?
repeat?
Why won't you stop? Why won't you stop abusing and killing animals? What is the reason?
Yeah, this is
Is
the
it
I believe the
selfishness?
first.
Is it like? Is it for
Yes,
pleasure?
the selfish-
What is it?
Okay, humans are omnivorous, right? Biologically omnivorous.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
And
Yes, that means we
it's,
can
of course,
survive easily
selfishness.
on
I mean, we
plants
all are
or
selfish. Humans are
Yeah.
selfish. Yeah, it's my selfishness to eat those animals. It's your selfishness to not eat those animals. Yeah, we all are selfish. So it doesn't change the fact.
Oh my god, this is beyond stupid. Can you even hear yourself? I'm
Yeah, I
being
can.
selfish by not killing others?
Yeah, a type of
Are
selfish.
you
Yeah.
this stupid?
It's
Are you
it's
really
in your
this stupid?
self-interest. Can you explain me what the selfish mean? It's in your self-interest to not kill other animals, right? You feel comfortable with it. So, yeah.
No, see?
Bro,
No.
it's wait, is the argument that it is in your
Actually being selfless, because not only am I not killing the animals, right? But also I'm trying to help them by talking to stupid people every day on the internet. you know?
wait. So hold on, Paul, listen.
Calling me
Paul.
stupid.
Yeah.
I don't
He was,
think
but listen now. Are you making the claim that it's in your best interest to continue killing animals, exploiting and killing animals?
by using animals as a product,
Yeah.
it's in my self-interest, because I will even I'll get efficient. I'm not denying the fact that plants cannot have this, plants cannot have that. Yeah, plants can have, but animals can, but it's more efficient.
Yeah, what if I told you
said
it's
that
actually incredibly detrimental to you and everybody around you to continue doing this to animals? It's like crazy how detrimental it is to us as human beings to continue exploiting animals.
Vivian,
What if I told you that?
can I ask a
Wait,
question?
what if I, Paul, listen, what if I told you and showed you and provide you with empirical evidence that it's actually incredibly detrimental to humanity to use animals? Are you gonna change?
what does detrimental mean?
Detrimental means bad, destroying humanity.
Oh yeah, I think I would not destroying humanity, but yeah.
It is
having
destroying
negative
humanity.
impact on the environment.
It is destroying humanity,
But
not the
it's not
environment.
bullshit.
Not just the environment, it's destroying humanity. I can show you if you want. I have this document right there. Detriment to humanity, destroying humanity, absolutely.
To some degree, I wouldn't disagree with
I
you
think
because
it's-
Wait.
I do know the consequence.
You disagree with me before I showed you evidence? How's that? Are you magical or something?
Wait, I'm saying I'm not disagreeing with you. I said this.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, it might have impact on humanity.
No,
might
it's
killing animals
destroying
might have
humanity.
impact
That's what I'm claiming. It's destroying humanity. If we all went plant-based, we would be so much better. So less human lives would be lost.
on Vivian, to some degree, yeah, it might be
Not to some
destroying
degree.
humanity, but it's not.
Paul, not to some degree. Paul, not to some degree, to a crazy degree, to an insane degree. It's insane to exploit and slaughter animals. I can show you the evidence.
tell you the
Would you like me
evidence.
to? I
Please
can.
go ahead.
Paul,
Please.
you just don't give a shit, do you? You don't give a shit about humanity either. You come in here telling us, oh, I care about humanity. And here I am telling you, I can show you. I can show you how it's
Please, go
destroying
ahead.
humanity. You don't give a shit, do you? You don't care. You just care about your own pleasure, do you?
Go ahead and show me the evidence.
Okay.
I do care about humanity.
Okay.
I also think that it's in the best benefit for humanity.
The fuck it's not. And strap in. So I'm streaming my screen. Are you still watching it? Strap in. I'm gonna prove to you just how detrimental it is to humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're watching. Cool. So first one is a waste of tax money. We lately had a show, even in India, it happens, right? So animal agriculture actually gets, like all agriculture gets some taxation, some money from the government to continue working, because otherwise everybody would starve. But animal agriculture gets about 800 times more. So it's just by existing, animal agriculture takes your money from your pocket and gives it into this thing, right? Into this animal agriculture, which is completely unnecessary. 800 times more. It's a complete drain on every society on planet Earth, every country on planet Earth, right? Because it takes so much taxation to continue feeding these animals, to continue slaughtering these animals, to continue taking care of the well, we'll talk about that later. It's a waste of resources as well, because about 43% of crops and a huge amount, almost all forage, goes towards feeding animals as well, right? So So soy, corn, wheat, alfalfa, and other crops are grown specifically to feed those animals. Animal agriculture, I think, wastes like around 80 to 90% of plant matter just to grow those animals while providing 18% of calories in the world. So it's a huge waste of resources. Those resources obviously need water, nitrogen, all kinds of stuff, right? Animals are also heavily supplemented. So the food that you eat, it actually has, the animals were given supplements to eat so that you could have your B12, your calcium, your iodine, your zinc, all of that, right? Reduction in biodiversity is the thing that I was talking about earlier. Animal agriculture dismantles, destroy every year. They just destroy ecosystems, especially in Brazil, right, in the rainforest, just to grow more animals and to grow more feed for animals. That is crazy, right? For example, right, I'm giving an example here. Wolves, right, they try to predate on livestock. Badgers, all of those animals are killed in the ecosystems for trying to get into farms, which are ecosystems, and also just by the fact that just to expand for the demand of human beings, right, ecosystems are destroyed, burned down, taken down every single day for animal agriculture. If we all went plant-based, we could reduce that expansion and give back to ecosystems 75% of land, right? Climate change, the food production, generally speaking, it does have greenhouse gas emissions. Most of those come from animal agriculture. You personally going to plant-based, you would reduce your personal emissions by 19% just by doing that, right? And of course, as I said already, land and water, we would reduce that by 75%. Leather production, that's an example of local destruction of animal agriculture. Keep listening, Bo, keep listening, right? So leather production, especially in India, right? So the region of Kanpur, for instance, is completely destroyed. They can't even grow crops anymore. They can't grow anything because of the chemicals that it takes to produce leather, right? So the local destruction as well, all of that shit is spilled into Ganges, arsenic, and other chemicals, chromium-3. All of that is spilled into Ganges. And I think in a decade or two, you will see that the entire region of India is going to be, will have like health detriments from that, right? You already see it in Kanpur, but you will see it on the entire region of India because Ganges go through the entire India. So leading causes of human death, processed meat is type 1 carcinogen, unprocessed meat is type 2A carcinogen, so probably carcinogenic to human beings. Saturated fat and cholesterol are linked to heart disease. It's easier to consume, and the red meat itself is like an independent risk to diabetes. Right? If you look at vegans compared to omnivores are heavier, fatter, right? All of those increase the risk of diseases. Animal testing is incredibly detrimental to human beings because animals, they are similar to us, but biologically they're quite different, the animals that we test on. We test on mice because they're really quick to reproduce and really quick to metabolize things. But generally speaking, right, when you test on a mouse a cure for cancer and the mouse dies, there goes that cure. It falls on the floor, right? That would no longer use that. Where we do have studies from the past that's how we lost some cures for human beings, almost lost them, right? For instance, aspirin is a good example. It did really poorly in animal testing, but then for some reason it was revived. And now almost every human being above 60, age of 60, takes that drug, and it saves so many lives. If we didn't test on animals, if we found different ways, which we do have, right, we could actually test in a way that is more proximal to human beings, we could have cured cancer already if we didn't use animal testing, frankly. Zoonotic diseases, so AIDS, COVID, tuberculosis, avian flu, right? Right now, avian flu is killing millions of people around the earth. All of those diseases came from us fucking with animals, and sometimes literally and sometimes figuratively. Our exploitation of animals, our crowding of animals in one space creates all of those diseases, and just COVID killed how many millions of people? Just avian flu this year killed how many millions of people? Don't fucking tell me that animal agriculture is not detrimental to humanity. It literally kills people. Antibiotic resistance, the same thing. We feed so many antibiotics to animals that we're destroying our future, our ability to cure ourselves. I work in a hospital. Antibiotic resistance already exists, and there are already strands of bacteria that, not bacteria, of bacteria that we can't kill, right? That kill people in hospitals every single day. And of course, the mental detriment, thinking like you are thinking, that animals are objects. That's how we also treat human beings. We downgrade them to animal status to make it easier to kill them. The biggest example is what happened during World War II. The Jews, the Romanos, the LGBT, they were all called pigs to make it easier to gas them to death.
Oh, this is really bad.
Yeah, no shit. That's why I'm so passionate about it. When people come in and say, "Oh, I'm never going vegan," when people say that, I'm like, you're signing the death sentence, not only to hundreds, if not thousands, of animals in your lifespan, but also to millions of people. I didn't even talk about Africa. I didn't even talk about how we take the crops that Africa grows to feed them to animals while giving them such minimal aid. The children in Africa are dying right now. And if we all went plant-based, we would have so many resources to literally help them out, to literally prevent those kids from dying.
You know what? Yeah. Now can I talk? I mean, yeah, these things are really, we have to take it as a human beings or as a society. We have to take these drawbacks or these cons into the consideration. And we have to minimize these cons. Right?
Get the fuck out.
But on the other hand, I'll just give you 4 benefits, and that's more than enough to why we should kill animals. Because look, I listen to you. Now it's your turn that you listen to me. So my first thing is the environmental. Okay, let's just leave it. My first thing is about the human health consideration, right? Industrial meat production can, involve antibiotics, overuse, and increase zoonotic disease risk, right? However, moderate meat consumption itself does not destroy human health. Okay. Because many populations with long lifespans still consume meat. Don't you think the bigger health problems globally are the processed food we are eating, the sugar, the obesity, right? We should focus on these things, and yeah, I believe if you are being very radical about animal rights, you are anti-human rights. Yeah, I have to say that. I'm really sorry if you think I'm saying something very harsh, but yeah, because there are places where literally we human beings cannot literally grow crops, like places like where like there is like deserts where people live, like like places like very cold places. So how those people would survive by saying that that this world should go vegan, and let's suppose the world should go vegan in a whole day. Yeah, there will be people who will be dying, right? So
Sure. So let me address that point. I was talking about quite passionately about Africa because I am quite passionate about it. So Africa is now, especially Ethiopia, is now moving from raising animals for food because they can't do it anymore. Animals are such a drain on resources, right? They drink and eat so much more than eating plants directly. That Africa is actually moving towards not doing that anymore, and relatively easily, right? They can grow enough plants for themselves if they stop breeding and feeding animals, right? And I can give you a link to this as well. Let me share that. There you go. You can watch this and see that a desert, an obvious desert, is doing much, much better by growing crops for human beings than by raising animals, because animals also need resources, many more resources than human beings directly. This, by the way, is just like a simple biological fact, right? If you go to trophic levels, you know what trophic levels are? It's I'll explain, it's fine. It's how ecosystems exist, right? So we can actually, despite not really being in nature already, we can actually learn from nature a little bit. So the trophic levels, they show the waste of calories of how when you go up the trophic level. So producers in an ecosystem are always plants, right? And then you have a primary consumer, that's an animal who's eating plants, right? They waste 9,000 calories for the secondary consumer. So in our non-ecosystem, in our system of production of food, right, we are a secondary consumer. So if we eat the primary consumer and not the producer directly, we waste 9,000 calories by doing that, right? So deserted places actually are mostly plant-based and should be entirely plant-based to survive. Also, the thing that actually causes desertification is the production of animals. As I already said, we clear up ecosystems for them. And climate change is a huge desertification factor. And our consumption of animals increases the greenhouse gas emissions by 25%. That's insane. Anyway, I do wish that you took this and looked at it and we just move on to somebody else, right? I can give you this that I read, the Determinant to Humanity.
Can I ask you the question about the deserts? Yes, but there are places, the cold places like in Russia, right, where people literally cannot survive without animals.
Yeah, so it's
what is
actually
your opinion about those
sure.
things? Yeah.
So if you go to Russia, right, a cold place, they actually import quite a lot of food, even though they could grow quite a lot of food. They're actually incredibly inefficient when it comes to farming. I know a little bit about Russia. Earlier I was talking how I don't know much about topography and shit. I know a little bit about Russia and how they produce food specifically because I read up on that. They just don't produce food. They import almost all the food. Now you're going to say, well, importing food is less efficient than growing locally, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. Importing food is actually incredibly efficient because you do it by ships. The greenhouse gas emissions of importing of food is so much smaller than raising animals for food that I think countries should import and export much more food than they do, frankly. The only place that actually has probably an issue with it is Alaska, and they should just import a huge amount of food, dried food. And I'm not sure why, maybe Alaska does it, maybe not. But one of the best things that you can import as a country, because it's incredibly lightweight and it's incredibly protein dense, is something called textured vegetable protein. Textured vegetable protein is like 50% protein by weight, and it comes dry. So it doesn't go bad because it's dry food. All you need to do is reconstitute it and add some flavorings to it. It's incredibly light, so it's going to be so easy to import even by flight, right? It's going to be reduce greenhouse gas emissions than growing animals, raising animals, wherever they are, right? And we could do the same with Africa. We can just send them TVP. It would be so much cheaper, so much easier, so much more environmentally friendly to import and export food, seasonal food, from one country to another than raising animals locally. It's just, and I do have evidence for that, by the way, right? If you search...
VPN, can you come up to a conclusion and we can conclude all this thing? It would be really better.
Yeah, I just gave you the link to my site. You can just read that, see what you think.
I'll do that. About my conclusion, but I think that yes, eating about you said eating animals is literally destroying humanity, human beings. I wouldn't agree with that. Yes, a more balanced solution we can come up to is improving farming systems, reducing waste and encouraging this.
You can't improve it because of trophic levels. Man, you can't improve it because of trophic levels. Animals will always have to eat and drink.
Yeah, there will be exploitation, but yeah.
So going down on a trophic level and eating plants instead would actually be incredibly beneficial to humanity. You're just coping because, you think, animal foods are tasty. You're just coping with it right now. And I'm asking you to go away and cope somewhere else. I gave you all the resources. You're just throwing shit at me at this point. Go think about it. Go think about your actions. Go think about your morality.
I've already spoken. I have made my mind.
Yeah.
I know
Maybe they
for you
need
it might be.
to.
Yeah, it's
Maybe they
useless
need
for
to
you guys to engage with me now, but yeah, it was really nice talking with you guys. But the main
Wait, hold on.
problem,
I think there are a couple things that I was taking notes. There are a couple things I want to say before Poe leaves. But yeah, is that cool?
I think Poe needs to watch the 3-minute video as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. You should watch 3-minute video. But also, on desert island scenarios, most vegans actually aren't quite so condemning of someone exploiting other beings in order to live, like in a survival situation. So you're kind of assuming that people that are in a situation where they can't live without hunting animals, that vegans it's still. I mean, we also think it's okay for someone to hunt humans in a survival situation, because in a crisis situation you might do anything, but that doesn't give any justification for people to exploit anyone, human or non-human, in a non-crisis situation. And I think that's a point that I think you should be clearly aware of. And then the other point there are two other points that I wrote down. One is that I think you are concerned that vegans have convinced themselves that we've crossed a threshold of being morally decent that you have not. And even though vegans kill animals too. And I think that's I can see why you're concerned that we're calling ourselves decent for being vegan and saying you're not decent, even though we're also doing things to kill animals. But the key is that we're not discriminating against the animals, and we're also not exploiting anybody. We're not exploiting anyone. Even though we might do things to kill animals, we're not exploiting animals. We're not exploiting humans either. That's the key difference between vegans and non-vegans, is we are against exploiting others to death, whereas you are in favor of exploiting others to death. And we are against lethal discrimination against someone just because they're in a different group, which you were embracing speciesism before. So that's the key distinction there. And let's see, and the other point that I wanted to make was, I guess I forgot where I put it. I know you made this other point that we kind of missed. That we probably should address, which you were saying that vegans in not exploiting animals getting a selfish benefit of feeling good about ourselves because it feels good to not exploit someone, and you were saying that that's a selfish benefit that vegans are getting, which is equivalent to like the selfish benefit you get from eating them. So you're kind of making an equivalence between altruism as a type of selfishness. And I think it's a really silly argument to think that altruism is just another type of selfishness. And so you said that, and I think you should really question whether being kind to others is just is no better than being mean to others just because you're getting a selfish benefit from being kind to others. I think that's a really ridiculous argument. Anyway, that's all I want to say.
Oh yeah, thanks.
So after everything, like after whole conversation, long conversation, etc., will you continue to exploit other animals? Will you be in the side of the oppressors still?
I'm sorry, sweetheart. It might break your heart, but yeah, I still, it doesn't make sense for me not to exploit them, because if an alien, if extraterrestrial being comes down to Earth and they exploit us, yeah, it's bad, right, for us, but not for them. Same speciesism, right?
Okay, so I wish you will face with someone you are discriminating the other animals. Someone discriminates you same way and treats you same way. I hope you will face with this. Maybe at that point you can understand.
Maybe some alien guy comes in and do this to me. Yeah,
there is no alien need. No, there's always someone who is stronger than you and smarter than you, and that person can enslave you, can fuck you, rape you up, and slit your throat at the end of the road.
Are you giving me threats? Okay.
What?
Well, nothing. I couldn't care less. Yeah. Thanks.
Poe, I put a cartoon in chat that pretty much illustrates what you were talking with Dister about, like where this if imagine like we were in a world where, let's say, there were dragons that were stronger, more powerful than humans, and they started hunting humans, and they were like hunting humans. If you were captured by one of these, if you were captured by one of them, you'd want them to let you go. And that's what this cartoon's about. Like, this dragon is trying to think about whether it be vegan or not. If you were in that situation as the prey, you'd want them to go vegan. So check out the cartoon.
Yeah, Nick, I agree with you. Yeah, of course, if someone catches me more powerful, more smarter than me, I would want it to go, but it's simply I couldn't go because I'm going by his rule, not mine. Because he's simply more powerful.
Right, but in the cartoon, the dragon's asking the prey, "I'm thinking about going vegan because I'm recognizing that you should also have rights." And you being the prey would be like, "You're right. I can love. I can feel suffering. I can love. I can feel joy. You shouldn't eat me. You should eat vegetables." That's what you would tell the dragon in that situation. And so you shouldn't take advantage of the fact that you're in the position of power to not act as though you should always act like from the victim's perspective. That's the way that you can be a fair, decent person. Always think about the victim. And that's what this cartoon is trying to show you.
I'm Ben.
Yeah, so Paul, after a whole conversation, you are so dedicated to exploit other animals. Congratulations, by the way. You are so dedicated. You are advocating for it, right? This is your position, right? So tell us proudly then, hey, I'm the Paul. I'm the animal abuser.
I don't care about animal abuse.
No,
not
this is
excluding
right?
humans, of course, excluding humans.
I didn't ask you. Do you care or not? Already past that point I'm saying to you,
Yeah, but
you are so
they're lying
dedicated
as well.
for it. What?
They're lying because they said earlier, they are lying now, or they were lying before because they said earlier that they would stop a man from beating a dog.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think the conversation would be meaningless.
So, and anyways, I don't care. Like, I don't care about do you care or not, because we already listened to you for a long time.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Just
talk to a person
no,
who
Paul,
just
I didn't
said,
finish.
who just wished
what I
my
said.
demise. Who just
I
told
didn't
me that
finish what I
yes,
said.
I hope you
I
get
didn't
trained by some other people. I don't talk to those
I
people.
didn't finish.
Yeah,
I didn't
you
finish.
just hope. Yeah, you just hope that I
didn't
should
finish.
get trained, right?
I didn't
And
finish. I
how
won't
moral
listen you
hypocrite you are,
if you
telling me
interrupt
to
me.
hoping
I
me
won't.
that
I
hoping
won't.
I get
I
trained.
won't. I won't listen to you. If you interrupt me? I didn't finish. Thank you. I don't want to mute you. I don't want to abuse my mod powers. So thank you. So Paul, you are so dedicated for this thing. You are advocating the exploiting other animals, forcing them into existence of slavery, and it includes they are being raped, their children being killed, newborn children being killed, other children are being kidnapped, and also they are kicked into the slaughterhouses and they are shitting them into themselves, you know, and they want to escape. There is nowhere to escape. At this end of the road, their throats are being slitted because of you, and you're advocating for this thing. After long conversation, you still want to exploit and kill the other animals. So be proud of it. Just accept that thing, be proud of it, and tell us proudly, hey, I'm the paw, I'm the animal abuser.
No, he
I have talked to Broccoli. I have talked to VPM. I take them seriously. Yeah, I'm not responding to you because yeah, you are the moderator here. Yeah, you can say anything to me, and yeah, you wouldn't be banned, right? Why would they
Why are
ban
you
me?
here?
To have a conversation, of course. We all are here to have a conversation.
Well, you remember how you started the conversation, Paul? You said, I will never be vegan. And we showed you why animals should have moral consideration. We showed you how it destroys humanity, and nothing changed your mind. Do you think that's a good conversation starter to say, I will never change my mind, even when you present evidence, and then proving that that is true?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good conversation to have?
I was wrong. I was wrong.
I will
I
never
wouldn't have
stop
said
needlessly killing animals. Yeah.
I was wrong when I said I wouldn't change my mind because, yeah, of course, we as a human being, I mean, I might be wrong in everything, yes, of course. I mean, yeah, but whatever I'm saying, I might be wrong, but yeah, it suits me, you know. But the thing that Keith said to me, is it justifiable? As a woman,
It
VPM,
absolutely is. But
he said,
Poe,
he
he's
moved to
absolutely
me.
right.
Let
Listen
me
to me,
explain
Poe.
it for you.
Sorry,
You
You
guys
are
are
not the
supporting
victim
rape
here.
now.
You are not the victim here, right? You are not the victim here. You are not the victim here. I just said to you, I hope you will get treated how you are treating the other animals. That's what I said. And you said alien or something. I said, no, there is no need to alien to do these things because you are doing the same thing. You are saying the same thing that I said it to you. You are saying we are stronger, we are smarter, so we have rights to do for to the other weak sentient beings. So there is always people who are stronger than you and smarter than you and can do these things that you are doing to the other animals. This is what I said. So yeah, I'm still saying I hope you will get treated how you are treating other animals. Yes. I hope someone or something, I don't know, you will get treated and you will understand at that point maybe how fucked up it is what you are doing.
Yeah, I think I should leave now. I hope you guys have a good day. All that I can hope for. At least I didn't give any threats, rape threats to any other people, right? Yeah.
Just the animals.
I love, like, really, they play the victim. It's really funny.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting when she said that vegans are selfish too because we get the benefit from not killing animals. Like that's a selfish benefit we get because we get to feel good about not killing animals. So that's no different than feeling good about eating animals. Like it's
Yeah, how
still
dare
selfish.
you?
It's all
How dare
selfish.
you not kill animals? Gosh.
Yeah.
They're so
Well, like
selfish.
why should we feel superior for for not killing animals? We're getting a selfish benefit. Our benefit is that we get the feeling of not killing animals. That's oh Jesus. That's I think like, her, I think her main objection, other than the fact that she doesn't give a shit about anything, but is that like
I'm told I have dumb claims in my chat. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Issue with being vegan is to have a look at human bone teeth and skull structure before agriculture boom, bigger jaws, no rotten teeth. Whoa, what's the evidence for that historically? People have been dying of sepsis. Bigger brains, this is a factual data. Yeah, it's factual data interpreted wrongly by you, right? So the bigger skulls were because we had bigger brains. The fact that we now have smaller brains doesn't mean that we are worse or stupider. It actually means the opposite. We are actually now have a more efficient brain. It's smaller, but more efficient. It's better. Human bone, teeth and skull, like bone and teeth, I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean like canine teeth? I mean, we have canines and molars like almost every mammal on planet Earth, right? Herbivores have canine teeth. I don't know what you mean by bones. What about our bones means that we can't be vegan? I'm not sure. No rotten teeth is just genuinely, absolutely incorrect unless you look at human dead babies or something. Bigger jaws, I don't know what that means. So, I don't know. Jeez, thanks, Don, you were correct. That is indeed stupid. So none of vegetables and fruit you eat today look anything like they originally did. None of the animals you eat today look like that what they originally did. We breed both animals and plants to be more tasty, have better nutrition, and in case of animals to exploit them more efficiently. So the cow that you eat today, the cow flesh that you eat today is not the same as the mammoth that our ancestors were taking down with spears once a month, maybe. So, weird point. Again, this is not a lie. It's just like interpreted weirdly by you because you omit a lot of data around it. You just make an isolated claim and then say, well, therefore, that's a little silly, right? And exclusive. I don't know what that means. Do you know why people able to drink milk? Well, So some people, I think around 57% is it, or 56%, have developed lactase. That's one of the evolutionary adaptations. They developed lactase. The rest haven't developed lactase. They just now eat fermented dairy mostly, because fermented dairy has, I think, changes the way lactose works or something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it, but most incredibly lactose intolerant people that I know, they can eat cheeses and yogurts and stuff like that without using lactase necessarily, but a lot of people do take lactase. So that's just like a generalized claim, again, omitting a lot of details right there. But even if, let's say, 100% of us have lactase, have the enzyme, I don't know how that interacts with the question, well, should we eat milk, drink milk? Why? When it exploits and slaughters so many animals, and we can get the same benefits by just eating fermented soy, basically. Whatever benefits there are to drinking, to eating dairy products, we can ferment soy and get the same, if not better, benefits from it. You know, welcome to the 21st century. I don't know what to tell you. What else do we have? Is this how you turn people as soon as they say something you don't agree with? Well, it's not the fact that, I don't know if you're talking to my chat or about the conversation that we had with Paul. It's not that the fact that she didn't agree with us. It's the fact that she said stupid shit. We showed her empirical evidence on why the things that she said are stupid. And she said, nah, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm just going to continue believing in what I believe, despite being presented evidence to the opposite, right? That's the problem with the conversation about Poe, but I don't know if that's what you meant or just the chat. I'm reading it selectively, right? I'm not reading what Pia is saying. I'm sorry, Pia, because I want to address your shit. In simple words, you eat greens only. What's the evidence for that? I barely eat any greens, actually to the detriment, frankly. I should eat more greens. Bro, what a silly claim. Vegan junk food. Look at the abundance of vegan junk food, even, right? That we all have access to. Maybe a little bit too much, maybe a little bit to detriment of our health, but that's okay. As long as it's vegan, I don't give a shit, right? Like you can do with your body what you want. There's barely any green. There is artificial green in that bun, right? There's barely any green right there. There's like the brown and the red and the yellow, right? It's just like vegan food it's the rainbow. And by the way, this pizza looks delicious. I would eat it, right? And a lot of it is green, but a lot of it is just like also fucking bread and cheese underneath, right? It's black bag. I always wanted to eat a black bun. It's so inventive. Holy shit. Let's look at vegan food generally, right? Sure, there's going to be a lot of green. Green is healthy for you, especially dark leafy greens and shit, and avocados, incredibly healthy for you, right? But green is not the only color. Look at that. We eat the rainbow, man. Including the browns and the beiges, right? So it's just like, that's factually incorrect. That's just factually incorrect. What else do we have here? Well, I see you all pummeled this person. Can you exploit people as a vegan? Well, it's not, most people would say that's not a vegan question even, because veganism pertains to the ethics of animals. But I do extrapolate my ethics. I'm more of a sentientist. I think it's immoral to exploit and slaughter sentient beings. That includes humans, right? So I would say, no, it's not moral to exploit human beings. Right? Sometimes you don't have a choice. And sometimes a boycott of the thing will not end the exploitation of a human being. So that is an answer for you right there. So if I can prevent exploitation of human beings for my consumption, I do. If I cannot, and the counterfactual to that is actually scary, right? Then I cannot. There's nothing I can do. For human rights, we have human rights organizations. Most of them are impotent, frankly, in my opinion. But if you're really, really looking for it, you can choose to buy things with the least exploitation. And if it's something that is not necessary, yeah, you probably should avoid it. But the counterfactual of that would be, though, could be worse, right? We just don't know what happens to the exploited humans if you don't buy that product. What if they fucking starve to death because they don't have the little money that they do get from their exploitation? And that's why, in case of exploitation of humans, the solution is not boycott, in my opinion. I still try to boycott the biggest industries as much as I can, but I don't know the counterfactual of that. I'm just acting on vibes at that point. The counterfactual of that could be that they're worse off, that they're killed or something, right? What happens to the kids that right now are like enslaved mining the metals for phones if you stop buying a phone, if you stop buying phones? Fuck knows, they could be just like fucking shot there and buried right there. I don't know. Would you touch lab-grown meat or dairy? In most cases, yes. Some cultured meat, I think, would be highly immoral because they would still exploit those animals. I would definitely buy that exploited meat for my parents to try out and hopefully switch to, because that would be lesser exploitation than the meat they already eat right now. In case of cultivated dairy, that shit is not even like, that's just like made from yeast. And I was banging on my channel about it because there are quite a few companies out there already that you can actually, like in certain countries, you can go to a supermarket and buy dairy that had nothing to do with cows. And I think that's fantastic news. I am personally lactose intolerant. I might buy it if I can get my hands on it. I might buy it once just to do taste testing or something. But I am lactose intolerant, or like to a smaller degree. So milk always made me queasy. I also don't like the taste of it. But if they create cheese out of it, now that's a different thing. Yeah, absolutely. Cultivated dairy cheese, fuck yeah, I would fuck that shit up at least once a week. Holy shit. Even though I was never much of a dairy person, or like even cheese. I was never addicted to cheese the way some people are. But morally speaking, that would be like an absolutely 100% vegan food. Sorry, what are you asking again? But GMO and effects on health still concern you? GMO doesn't concern me at all. GMO is a fantastic practice that was vilified. When you can, like, I don't see what is wrong with changing the DNA of a food. Plant food, obviously, I have a problem with animal foods that come from exploitation and slaughter of animals. But if you can take corn and change its DNA in a way that it's more pest resistant, more robust, and has more nutrition, why the fuck wouldn't you? GMO has been so vilified, despite, in the vegan community as well a little bit, right? We're not immune to that. Despite killing less pests, being more nutritious, and being more of a resilient crop, we should consume more GMOs. For real, if you have on your shelf a tofu that is a GMO and a tofu that is not a GMO, please choose the GMO one. It probably, I don't know, if you care about insects, it probably killed less insects, right? As on effects on health, I don't know what you mean by that. Yes, I am concerned about my health. That's why I take a multi-supplement. I try not to overeat calories, and I try to not eat non-carcinogenic foods. That's the best I can do. Moving towards plant-based dieting is health promoting, longevity promoting. So I'm already doing half the battle. But to be fair, Beat Shaman, I spent so much time beating my body up, consuming and smoking carcinogens, that I'm probably growing tumors as we speak. I hope not, but I spent just so many decades destroying my body when I didn't care, when I was like leaning into my own pleasure, hating myself for it and stuff like that. That I probably can't prevent cancer, but garlic is an authentic. Come on, look, me moving towards a plant-based diet is already like seriously like half a battle. I know many people who, once they got the cancer diagnosis, became plant-based in order to heal faster and shit like that. But again, I'm not gonna die. I also I'm not gonna lie. I consumed a lot of carcinogens throughout my lifetime, and I kind of destroyed my body. I was overweight quite a long time. That's why I have like this loose skin right there, because I lost a lot of weight a couple of years ago. And I don't know. I'm doing better than I would have if I didn't quit drinking, didn't quit smoking, and was still consuming non-carcinogens like red and processed meat. So I'm concerned as much as I can. I have other health issues that are hereditary, and there's not much I can do. I can be more mentally healthy by being morally consistent and considering the weak beings in our society, as well as myself, right? That gives me an immense amount of mental health, because for 2 years before going vegan, I knew that I should be, and I knew why I should be, but I wasn't doing it because I was convinced, as many people are, that if I go vegan, I'm going to lose years of my life and I'm going to be weak and sickly and all of that. And in fact, I was still thinking that way when I went vegan, right? Thank fuck, it's just like not correct. It's just like fucking meat propaganda, man. Fucking propaganda. The meat companies telling us you need meat to survive, to be healthy, to be strong, to not be anemic, all of that shit. Well, I was a huge meat eater and I was anemic, and now I'm not because I take supplements. Jesus Christ. And I eat a lot of tofu. Tofu has a lot of iron in it as well. Yeah, the garlic is good for yeah, I eat quite a lot of garlic, frankly. Yeah, sometimes I eat raw garlic. I grew up eating raw garlic. That's not new to me. That's not like disgusting to me. The next day, I should stay away from people though, right? Guys, I don't know. Should I go? Should I rejoin? Or should I rejoin? I don't see any non-vegans there. I think. Oh, maybe there is one.
Gotta, I try to keep that in mind to give them a little bit of leeway until they prove that they're just a piece of shit. That they do understand, they just don't care.
And that's a really good counterpoint to what I said. And yeah, they are brainwashed. And I mean, that brainwashing is what carnism is, and yeah, and just some people just stick to that brainwashing more than others.
I'm not interested in the conversation, guys. Maybe I should go. What do you think? There's more carnists coping in my... Please join threads to argue. I can trigger them. Can you please argue with them for me? Please. You don't care about lessening the harm you cause on other creatures. You still hold the hierarchy of the lives that you deem worthy. What's the evidence for that? Anyways, yeah, I think I need to post an Instagram post. Follow me on Instagram. There's a lot going on there. I've been using Vegan Gazes method and it's been working like fucking crazy. So if you want that, follow me on Instagram as well. I need some Carnist arguing there as well, but I do have the Carnist arguing support there. Stream tomorrow. Yeah, Gaze is the man, frankly. They would like that I said that. That would be funny to them. Anyways, I think, let me just leave there. Yeah, help me out, follow me on my social media. Lots of people to argue with. Create your own copy pasta and go to town in if you can, please. Because it's many more people to have a conversation with there than there is lately in my comment section, right? We only had like 2 or 3 people today joining us to say some silly stuff, but that's okay. That we're here to debunk silly stuff. So, yeah, about to stream tomorrow, probably. I don't know. I've been kind of concentrating on other stuff lately, but yes, probably yes. I just don't know what about yet. Okay, but it seems to be this point where vegans converge to have conversations with themselves. I just don't know why I should be there for it. You guys are not listening to me, to anything I'm saying anyways, right? So, I don't know. By the way, did anybody say that vegans look sickly? I don't think they did. I need somebody, by the way, if you really wanna, I don't know, I feel demotivated to do the predictions as well. If you want me to continue the predictions, somebody take over the prediction thing for me. That means that you can't participate in it, obviously, right? But if somebody can take over it if you're here ready to listen to the claim being made or not, then let me know in the comments of my next post. But I don't think anybody said that vegans look sickly malnourished. Did anybody make that claim in my chat? Because I wasn't really attentive to my chat today. I don't think they did. Are humans animals? 79% said yes. 12% said no, Jesus Christ. And 8% said special animal. So be truthful. Have anybody seen you poked Chris twice yesterday? What does that mean? Oh, I understand what that means. All right. He's a good chap. He has like a lot of valuable things to say. I don't agree with him how we get to abolition. That's about it. And we don't agree. That's, fine. Chris is working on one thing. We're working on another thing. I think both are valuable to a certain degree. And none of that would make the world vegan anyways. It would be lab-grown meat and a huge disease anyways. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Liduri? I'm about to go. So, how dare you not be here for the entire... Oh, no, you're sleeping. Anyways. Yes, I will show up tomorrow to babble about something. so that you can discuss some other stuff. But please follow me on social media to help me out. Because I'm growing. There are conversations to be had. I just like one person. I can't do it all on my own. Liduli is a great help talking to carnists on Instagram. If you can follow me on Threads, that would be very helpful. Everybody, right? I'm not just talking to Joe. All right, that's it. I've been trying to sign off for like 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going. See you later, guys. Oh, yeah, I should put